TMCLOSKY presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. Game of the Week! Welcome to Arcade Wars! What's up, everybody? Another Arcade Talk coming at you. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. It is Saturday. The weekend is upon us. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. And welcome to the show. Today, I'm going to keep it simple. Just going to talk a little bit about Atgames, new pinball machines and all that. So let's get started. Who is in the chat? We got in here tonight. Hey, welcome, Car O. What's going on, Jason? Got high scores on tap. What's up? Got Marine 50. Welcome to the stream. Got E. Leo. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Goofy, what's in here? Welcome, guys. Papa Bright should pop in here. I think he sent me an email earlier today, man. I didn't freaking get back to him until like a couple hours later, so not sure what's up with that. First time caller here. Thanks, Doc. Mario, welcome to the stream. Good to have you on here. First time on here. Nice. Welcome. And one thing I did want to bring up again. Let's see. Where is it? Why did it pop up? Okay. I just want to bring this up once again, since everybody thinks there's a conspiracy out there that Atgames Adams Family is delayed, and it's not delayed. I checked with Atgames today, got confirmation. Yes, they're still on track. And don't forget this thing I got caught up here. I think this was put out like 2 days ago on Facebook. So I mean, they're not running behind. Everybody keeps saying they're running behind. And yeah, 2 days ago this was posted on Facebook. So they're on schedule. You know, people keep putting rumors out there that they're behind schedule and they're not going to ship on time. But Atgames today told me yes, they were on track. They're not delayed. They still should be here. The first wave should ship before January 31st, so we have them in our hands around January 31st or earlier. So they're not delayed. Everybody keeps saying they are, but they're not. At least at this point, they're not. So, I mean, I wish people would quit saying that out there, but they keep saying it. But Atgames again today assured me that they are on track. So good news, I think. But they did put in here in case any unexpected events, port operation delays, customs, transportation, warehouse occur, causing delivery delay, we will let you know as soon as possible. So, but that's out of Atgames' hands. Any of that stuff happens. It's they can't help that. That's totally out of their hands. If they have some kind of issues like that. And then what's to say, in case any delivery is slipped into February, we will notify you and give you the option to cancel the order and receive a full refund. So you got those, except for the people that ordered the SSF kit. You're already getting pushed back into February because they already said yours would be delayed 2 to 4 weeks. And then other ways, they have estimated delivery between February 29th, March 31st, and April 30th. We'll be on time as well. Oh yeah, here it is here. For those that opted for the SSF kit to be pre-installed for our 4-day 50% off discount. And don't forget, guys, the 50% discount for the SSF kit installation ends tomorrow midnight at Pacific time. So it'll be 3 a.m. Eastern time. And I agree, Carl. Yeah, if there's any delays, it's no big deal. They made a lot of improvements and it happens. Yeah, I'm fine with it too, if there's delays, but they assured me today again that there's no delays so far. But yeah, those last 3 changes they did there, I guess it was about a month ago when they did those changes, the coin door, the topper, and all that stuff. I think that was about a month ago, wasn't it? I can't remember. It'll even out. Half the people would be happy, they can change skins, and half the people would be disappointed they had to wait another month. Yeah. Now, we can't please everybody, right? You can't please everybody. What's going on, my pinball people? Yeah, they definitely, Marine 50, yeah, I agree, they definitely listened to us. Yeah, that's why they did those last changes, the coin door, the topper. What else I can't remember what they did do now. With the SSF kit offer be made available to Attack from Mars. Yes, that deal, it's for all the pinball tables. So if you order Attack from Mars before midnight Pacific time tomorrow, you can still get that installed for $50. After tomorrow, the offer, you still can get the SSF kit installed after tomorrow, but it'll be $100. Right now it's $50 until tomorrow midnight Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern. But yeah, going forward, you're going to have the opportunity on any of their, at least the 4K. I'm not sure about the HD. Nobody's ever asked about the HD because you can get the SF kit in the HD too, can't you? I'm not sure. I thought there was some kind of kit out there for the HD. But anyways, for the 4K pinball going forward, they're going to offer the SSF kit pre-installation at the factory going forward. It's just going to be $100 instead of $50. So the 50% off goes away tomorrow. And then I think it's December 22nd. I should pull it up. Pop this up. And then the pre-order for Attack from Mars through the 21st, it's $11.99, mostly $1,200. Until the December 22nd, you can get the Attack from Mars for $1,200 instead of $1,300, which is going to be for the 23rd to the 31st. It's going to be $1,300, and I think after that, it might go up to $1,500, guys. So if you're thinking about getting a 4K, I would definitely would get it sooner than later because they might after the end of the year, starting January, they might go up to $1,500 for all these. I think these are all the same prices right now. Let's see. Let's go back to. Yeah, they're all $1,300. Even this one here, it's $1,300 until the end of the year. We don't know what's going to happen after 34th. They might go up to $1,500. So I don't know that for sure, but it looks like the discounts are all going away at the end of the year. At least for these, the ones that are released now. Ones coming out later, they'll probably be on sale at first as well. I think you're going to announce the delay tomorrow, unfortunately. Well, I mean, that game's told me today that there's no delays, so they said nothing in the near future. Xbox X deal comes and goes on Walmart, but that deal of the season. Yes, GameStop has the PlayStation VR2 on sale right now, $100 off. I didn't go up there and look at it, but I got an email on it. Is Buy Stuff Arcade working on a 4K 120 playfield upgrade for the AMP? So will it work with this stock 60? I don't know. I'm not sure if they're working on anything for that yet or not. Most of the time they don't start working on that stuff until the machines come out and they get one themselves to work on. So I think anything that Buy Stuff does for the 4K pinball probably after they start shipping them. Wait, they said it's arriving as early as December 25th to as late as January 31st. Not that they will start shipping at the later date. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm starting to think we ain't going to see any of these 4Ks until January. But thanks, High Scores on Tap. But they're not delayed, and Atgames today said they don't see anything so far that would make these pinballs delayed. So I don't think they're going to announce anything tomorrow about delays. You know, they could, but I don't think so. Because they said nothing in the near future would delay them. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens after December 31st. I thought my stuff was working on 4440. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, man. I mean, I don't think they have nothing up on their webpage yet, Buy Stuff, so who knows. But yeah, I imagine they'll be working on 120 gigahertz or something. Yeah, 1440, Carl. Yeah, there you go. Last I heard. Hard part of getting a 4K 120 playfield is the screen will cost about $600 alone. Yeah, the 120s, they are not that cheap right now. That's what Atgames said too, that they'll eventually get the 120 gigahertz when the prices go down on those. Yeah. And just think if they put the 4K 120 in these 4K Ps, man, it'd be probably close to $2,000, right? Or probably be around $2,000 if they put the 4K 120 in these 4K pinballs. No dude be buying them. People complaining now at the the $1,200 price tag. To imagine what people would be saying at the $2,000 price tag. Well, hopefully, maybe like 2025, we'll see 120 gigahertz. I'm not gonna, if Buy Stuff came out with something, man, I would not buy it. It'd be too expensive. I mean, I'm not putting. I'm tired of putting money in these cabinets. Yo, what's up, my family? What is going on? Hope you have a great Saturday. But yeah, it'll be interesting what happens January 1st on these prices. Are they all going to go hit $1,500 price point? Except for any new ones that come out. I imagine they'll have the same kind of deal. The different pricing ranges when new ones come out. Yeah, so yeah, and I don't see Atgames coming out with any delays anytime soon. I mean, they just put this letter out 2 days ago. I mean, why even put this out if there were going to be delays coming? So I mean, it wouldn't even make sense for them to post this and say, 3 days later we're going to post there's delays. I just don't think they would have posted this at all if they knew delays were coming. Okay, guys, there's the 5 tables we have so far. So there's the 5. The first 2 are standard editions, which the standard editions you're going to be able to buy those, going forward. They're not going away anytime soon or anything. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn? What's up, Nix? What's going on? Hi, my Damley. Good to see you, Damley. I thought it was family. I want to put a poll up, not really for Adam's Family and Dinosaur Dynasty, but of these 3 here, Snoopy, Star Trek, and Attack from Mars. Which 3 would you like to see, or which one would you consider buying? Not to actually buy it or not, but to consider buying. Snoopy, Star Trek, or Attack from Mars. You guys would probably crush Attack from Mars, but that's no big deal, Nix. Dr. Mario said would love to be a fly on the wall at the next Arcade 1-Up executive meeting. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm gonna put a poll up and see what you guys think. See, I still like the Snoopy one, but let's see. The poll in there. Yeah. Attack from Mars is a classic. Yeah, the cool thing too with this Attack from Mars, if people were in here that weren't in here the other day, is they kept this Attack from Mars. There's no extra logos on this Attack from Mars, which is really cool that they did that. There's no Zen Studio logo, and if you get the control panel up here, there won't be any Atgames logos on here. It's kind of nice that they kept the original art on this with no extra logos. I think that was really cool. Mirrors. I was so close to ordering Snoopy, but they reviewed Attack from Mars. See, that's the thing too, man. I mean, I tell people, some people in my comments say stuff like, "Gosh, I don't know if I should hold off and wait for something else." My opinion is, if you're on the fence, I would wait for something that you really want. I mean, because if you go up to Zen, I mean, Zen Studios, they could do any of the art that Zen Studios have. I would think they would probably do some the more classic ones first, but who knows? I mean, a lot of the stuff depends on a license too. Just because Zen Studio has a license to make the table, don't mean Atgames has the the rights and license to get the artwork on the table itself. So a lot of that depends on the license, and of course, the Zen Studios has to make the table already, or gonna make it in the future. So, but that's a cool thing. I mean, things are. You just don't know what's coming down the pike with these.
What's happening?
Hey, what's up?
TMCLOSKY. Hey, what's happening? Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right.
I was in the world of Meow Wolf in virtual golf. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Like any of these tables you see right here, we could actually see one of these in the future, which is kind of cool. Or anything new that Zen comes out with. So a lot of this stuff is the possibilities are endless, right, Papa Brad?
Possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless. Got a lot of good Williams tables left to go. Whirlwind, we got Twilight Zone. Lots of good ones. What's happening, Gregory? Jason, good to see you. Carl O.
What's up, Gregory? Yeah, you didn't miss a whole lot. I just went over again that there's no delays on the 4K pinball.
Okay. Your microphone sounds far away. Can you bring it closer? It's like echoing a little bit.
What?
Well, that's better. Yeah, it might be too close, bro. But you sounded like you were like a million miles away.
Nobody in the chat told me, man.
Well, that's what I'm here for, bro.
And that's why you were here.
That's why you have a co-host. You should have started. I would have been here. But
It's
let's go.
11:35. I couldn't wait that long, man. People were already saying it was canceled.
Oh.
They thought it was canceled.
You told me 10:30. It's 10:30. It's 10:34 my time. It's 4 minutes late.
No, I was saying my time actually that time.
So we had a time mess up because we're in different time zones. So that's
No, I
okay.
said have to pick up my son at 11 p.m. So I figured to start after that. Yeah,
It's cool. It's no big deal. So what are
I
we
meant-
talking about? We're talking about pinball.
Yep.
Cool.
Like I said, you didn't miss it. The only thing I really covered was the delay. You know, people saying there's delays on 4K pinball. Adam's family. Once again, I said there's not, and I got confirmation again today from Atgames. And
I did too. They say they're on target. So I mean, we'll see. Like I said, this is the kind of thing where time's going to tell. Like they're saying they're on target. I don't see what benefit they would have from telling us they're on target if they're not. You know,
exactly. That's
what would be the benefit of that? Because they know we're streamers.
Yeah, because I mean, I asked today. It was like point blank. Say, hey, there's rumors out there that there's delays for you guys, and is that true? And they're like, nope, it's based on no facts. Not based on facts at all.
The mustache today.
Yeah, that's what got yours.
Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. My family. Yep, I blame my family for me being late. His poor golfing skills.
Dr. Marino, any
Just
chance of
joking, he's
Elvira?
awesome.
No Elvira or ACDC since Zen doesn't make those tables yet. We could see Elvira ACDC down the road, but Zen's got to make the table first, right?
Yeah, they don't have Elvira.
No, or ACDC, right?
And I'm thinking they must have tried because like that's such a prime title to get. I wonder what the holdup is. I wonder if it's the Bally Midway rights or if it's Elvira herself that makes it difficult to get the table. Although Elvira has worked with Stern quite a lot. Maybe she has an exclusive with Stern.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We don't know what kind of deals
Stern's making. They're making they're making Elvira tables like right now. So maybe part of her contract is she has to be exclusive with Stern.
Yeah, I mean,
that's you never know how this stuff works.
All things are different. I mean, that's the thing about these licenses. You just don't know.
Gregory's asking a really good question. Hey, Papa Brad, I'm at Section S. This game is hard. Did you get to Section Z? Yes. 2 hours and 21 minutes it took me to get that gameplay for that footage for that video.
Yeah.
Ian, I'm telling you, Gregory, stick with it because when you finish that game, it's a feeling of accomplishment like no other. I mean, stick with it. It is to me that is a retro gaming accomplishment. If you finish that game, Section Z, you get a little star on your retro gaming resume. That's a tough one. Tough but great.
Yeah, well, P-Dubs doesn't know anything about that game, so I even mentioned that to Atgames today, and they said that's all rumors. There's no basis for any of that, even what P-Dub said. So yeah, I'm just going by what I'm told, and I just don't think, like I said, they wanted to put this letter out that they've just put out 2 days on Facebook.
Yeah, they just put out a statement saying that they were on time.
What they wouldn't even bother putting this out. If that was the case, I don't think this. I mean, this was just put out 2 days ago. They just wouldn't put anything out if that was not true. But like I said, that's why I asked Atgames today.
I'm going to ask you something too. If it wasn't on time, would that be the end of the world? I mean, we want it to be good. First and foremost, I want it to be good. Like if it's not good, I would rather wait till they have everything worked out where it's good. To me, the most important thing is whatever they deliver, it needs to be good right out the box. Whether it's a month or 2 months from now. I mean, I know for a fact they've been working on this project. I mean, they've been working on this for a long time. I want to say maybe as long as 2 years. So this is not like this is not a fly by the seat of your pants kind of deal. They've been working on this for a long time.
Well, yeah, because remember back in February, they told us about 4K coming, that was last February. And so, it was in the makings even before that. So that pushes it back into 2022. But I just get tired of people doing rumorville out there. It's just like ridiculous. It's just so stupid. I mean,
it's also a fact. Negative videos get more views than positive ones. If you do a positive one, you don't get as many views. So from a YouTuber standpoint, if you're looking to get views and you're doing it for monetary reasons, you should be doing mostly negative videos because they get more views. That's just a fact. I mean, I can tell you from my own experience that if you do a negative title and a positive title of the same video, you will get way more views on the negative one.
Yeah.
And that's a shame, but that's the way news works. Watch a local newscast.
Kevin says you're wrong, Brad. It would be the end of the world.
That's right. And on the flip side, Brooklyn Menace says, "Oh, we both clicked on it. Both clicked on it again. Both clicked on it again. I'll let you do it. You're in charge of chat, bro. I'm not touching it. You do it.
I love when we do that. That's so funny.
It's way better to delay and then release a finished product than to have everybody crapping all over it. And I agree with Brooklyn Menace.
What do you mean?
If
works
it's
great
not
for Arcade
ready,
1-Up. It works
if
great
it's
for
not-
Arcade 1-Up. That's their model.
it doesn't. Here's my thing. Be better than Arcade 1-Up at games. Be better than Arcade 1-Up. You already are better than Arcade 1-Up, but I'm saying here's your chance to really, really drive home an amazing product right out the gate. You got a lot of hype on this. People are excited for it. Just make it good right out the gate, man. Start off strong. Start strong and finish strong,
Oh, I agree. Yeah, when you come out with a new product too, you got to expect delays.
Yeah.
Sometimes, nobody would blame. Well, I wouldn't blame if there was delays because of those last 3 changes they did. The coin door and the topper and speaker grills.
It seems like if they were in production, they would at least have to do like some kind of running change with all that they changed. They changed so much. Remember when it had the arcade marquee? Remember the arcade marquee?
Yeah.
So they've changed a lot.
But I did hear there is good news coming out here this week or the next week. I can't remember. But there is some good news coming out. I don't know about the bad news, but I know there's some good news coming out, Pop Brad, out of Atgames.
There's some good news. I'm always ready for the good news.
Yep. Kevin says Atgames is already better.
Oh yeah, hands down. You compare the original Atgames pinball to the arcade 1-Up. There's no comparison. It's a superior product.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and this is going to come out. This 4K is going to be
everything's dramatic on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Any bets on which IP is the next CEP?
I don't think they'll do Twilight Zone next, only because they just released Attack from Mars. I think it'll be either Star Wars or Marvel next. They're going to hit one of those properties because Zen has a ton of tables from both Star Wars and Marvel. It's a major arm of Zen. So I would expect they're probably going to do a Marvel or Star Wars next. But you never know. Yeah, you never know. I could be totally wrong. But if I was to guess, you got Star Wars at number 4.
Yep. They did Attack from Mars now. They did a Star Trek, which was 7. I know it's not the next generation like people wanted, but it's still a Star Trek.
Still Star Trek.
Yeah, it could be any of those. Zen has Indiana Jones.
If you go by the popularity list, Star Wars ranks above Marvel for popularity. Marvel's at 13 and Star Wars is at 4, almost at the top. So, you got a few big movie franchise titles. You got Indiana Jones. Star Wars is a movie franchise too, so you could kind of look at it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, Zen has a lot of Star Wars tables.
But it is a major arm. Like Marvel and Star Wars are made. Like, look how many tables they got when you have the whole Zen library. Like I bought the TMCLOSKY. I bought the whole Zen library, not once, twice. I have everything on FX3 and everything on Pinball FX.
And then you're going to buy it another time on Atgames.
Buy it another time on Atgames.
That's why I waited.
Yeah. Come on, Zen. Give Papa Brad some love. Where are my free codes?
Look at this.
I already bought everything you've made up to this point.
So they got 19, 20. They got 21 Star Wars tables. 21 Star Wars tables, man.
21 Star Wars tables and no themed Star Wars Atgames. I'm saying Star Wars would be my bet.
Curves, they could do a Star Wars one and just put all the Zen Star Wars tables on there.
They could. There's so many.
21.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, if they want to hit a home run, make it be original trilogy.
Yeah,
and have no new Star Wars, or maybe Mandalorian. But is Mandalorian still super popular? That's my question. Does Mandalorian have the pull for someone that's going to spend $1,200 or $1,300, on a pinball. That's the thing. What has the most pull to their demographic?
Yeah, just like Star Wars and Star Trek and Marvel, those never go out of style. They never go out of style, right? Brooklyn. That's the bad news. No YouTubers are getting free cabs.
Nope, no free cabs. Sorry. The gravy train is over. The gravy train is over.
That's too expensive anyways.
Hey, time to step down. Time to step down to earth with the rest of us.
Yeah, right. Us had to pay out the money.
Yeah, us average Joes.
Dr. Mario, I agree with the caller who suggested Star Wars announcement on May 4th. Yeah, that would be a good time to do Star Wars cab.
May the 4th. Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
Yep, that would be a good time. And I would think Disney would be behind that because they do like promoting stuff for that May 4th. So that would be a great promotion for Disney and all that, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
May the 4th is kind of a big deal. I mean, people really celebrate Star Wars a lot on that day.
Yeah.
You have the Star Wars in Arcade Talk channel. I mean, you cover Star Wars.
Yep. Yeah, it's a big date, man. I mean, it's a huge date. People go to the parks that day because they do stuff at the, Galaxy's Edge, and there's a lot of promotions on around that date. Because Star Wars fans really get into that date. So I mean, I could see a Star Wars pinball on that.
Yeah. It's funny. I always like watching them on TV, even though I have all the Star Wars movie on Blu-ray, I still like it because on May the 4th they play them all on TV again. They usually, some of the channels do where they show all the Star Wars from beginning to the end, and I always love that. That one day you get maximum Star Wars everywhere.
Oh, I know. Someone Spirit says, "Oh no, Disney's coming out with a new Rey movie. Please don't let it be that skin."
Yeah, I'm not going to be a fan if that's what they do. But
I just don't.
Someone might like it, but that would not be for me.
The
smart move. Hey, the smart move is do the original trilogy. Look what Stern did. Did Stern even make a new Star Wars table? No. They went with the original trilogy when they did Star Wars because they knew that's where the nostalgia is. And that's where the people that are going to spend the money, or that's what they're going to pay for, Either that or maybe Mandalorian, because Mandalorian is pretty popular too. If you look at the mainline Star Wars fan base, I think Mandalorian is still pretty popular. They haven't ruined that one yet. But give them time. Give them time, Team McCloskey. Mandalorian's not over. Give them time. The last season of Mandalorian to me was the weakest one.
Well, and the thing is too is Disney, not this past season, but the season before, they said the guy who's playing the Mandalorian wasn't going to be the Mandalorian anymore because of that comment he made. So I don't know if they still feel that way, Disney, because if they get rid of the guy who's playing Mandalorian now, the show would be done, I think.
I don't know. It's a tough call because you don't see his face or anything, but his voice is strongly recognized with the character. So that would be a tough call. I don't know how they would do that,
I don't know. And it's all because he made that one comment to Star Wars fans after not this last one, but the one before.
What was the comment? I didn't even catch that.
I can't remember. He's
cancel culture is so stupid.
He said Star Wars fans chill out or something. It wasn't that big of a deal. I guess Star Wars fans made a big deal out of it. And then Disney,
not a big deal to him because he went on to be in The Last of Us, which was a massive hit. Yeah. I'm sure he's not, what's his name? Pedro Pascal. I'm sure he's not hurting for work.
No.
Apparently, I think he's a pretty good actor too. From what I've seen of him, I remember him from Game of Thrones. Did you watch Game of Thrones? He was on Game of Thrones. He was a character.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Going back and watching it, it's pretty cool. I didn't even know he was in there.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in there.
Yeah, the third season for me was a letdown for the Mandalorian.
See, and if they cancel that, man, there goes Mandalorian pinball because nobody will buy it.
Here's what I'm saying: Atgames, it's a safer bet to do the original trilogy because, let's say the next season of the Mandalorian's a stinkeroo. then your themed pinball table is to a less popular property. But if you go with something with the original trilogy, which everyone loves, that's a safe bet, T. McCloskey. That's
What's
a
the safe
safe bet. Going with the original trilogy. Who doesn't
you
love the
gotta go.
original? Who doesn't
You
love
gotta
the
go.
original trilogy? If you're a Star Wars fan, I mean, that is the core. I mean, that is pretty much universally loved.
And who's buying the Star Wars tables?
Older people
Older people like our age, which
that had
go back to the original series.
looking for that want nostalgia
Yeah.
and want to have a pinball machine in their game room or their home arcade.
Yeah, you got to go with the original. You never can go wrong with the original,
especially in a higher end product, because this is like, to me, the Atgames is like the hardcore. I mean, it's not a cheap product. I mean, it's pretty expensive. It's the most expensive home arcade product that Atgames has made, for sure.
That's what I was telling people too. It'd be interesting to see what happens after December 31st, because all these sales and on these 4Ks, the sales end on December 31st. Are these going to go up to $1,500 after the first? At least the ones that we currently have.
I mean, I don't see that price point as being something they could maintain. I mean, not to be critical or negative, but $1,500 is a lot of money.
Oh, I know, but all the sales end on December 31st.
I know.
There's nothing past that date, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
But T. McCloskey, I'm going to say it again. I said it last time I was on a stream. All this stuff gets cheaper if you wait. If you don't want to get it first, and you don't have to be the early adopter, if you wait, it'll all go down in price. It's just a matter of time, because there will be some model that won't sell as well, and that will be the one that you'll get on sale. That's just my opinion on it, So, oops, I just got kicked out of the influencer group. That was it. I'm out now, T. McCloskey.
I don't think you're out, man.
I'm telling people, wait for a deal. If the price is too much, wait for a deal, or wait. At least they will go on sale again, because they do these sales. They do the nod sales.
Yeah, they'll go on sale. Yeah.
And the thing is, they're not going anywhere. I mean, look how many models they have already. I mean, this shows that they're committed to doing this project, if nothing else.
And the other way you can get sales too, I said this last time too, I think, is somebody's going to want, somebody ordered Addams Family and Star Wars comes out for May 4th, say, thrown out there. Somebody's going to want to sell their Addams Family to get the Star Wars because they don't have the money or space for two. So they'll put it on like Facebook Marketplace to try to get rid of.
T. McCloskey, don't tell anyone. That's my secret plan. Sell that Addams Family and get that Attack from Mars a month from now.
But you'll have those.
Yeah.
You have those people too. So there's going to be many ways to get it a little bit cheaper if you don't have the money. Some people
I do want to play that food fight. That game looks good, Carlo. I want to get that food fight. Come on, Atari VCS. What are you doing to me? You're killing me.
Oh yeah, we're here.
Yeah. They did drop a cool new game. I can't even buy it. That's insanity. That's insanity. It's insanity.
Stupid. Did you check today?
Yeah, I checked today. Every day, T. McCloskey, I put my credit card in there and I cross my fingers and say, this is the day my Atari VCS will allow me to buy a game. Is that insane? That is insane. I must be a huge Atari fan.
No,
they gotta fix that. One of the big Atari YouTubers that I follow, Ballistic Coffee Boy, his stuff is he's always talking about the Atari VCS, and he, who has an Atari channel, just got the zip code bug and can't even buy games for what his channel is primarily about Atari. Can you imagine? All I gotta say is he's taking it better than I would. He's taking it better than I would personally. But
if anybody didn't know already, Caro was trying to sell his iArcade. It's up for sale.
Is it?
Contact Caro.
I wish I lived close. I'd go buy it from him.
Maybe he'll drive it down to you.
Yeah, is it a Gen 1?
Nah, it's that WrestleMania one.
Yeah, that's a Gen 1. You can mod that.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, man, that's a good one. That's
right, Carl. You're the WrestleMania one, I do believe. Look for the original Star Wars trilogy by a guy called Hermie. He took all the special edition crap out of the films and put them back to the original state. I still have the original. I still have the original trilogy.
Well, they had a version called the despecialized version too. It had a lot of the stuff. You have that one?
Yeah. I still got my VCS with
On Blu-ray. What kind of pirate secret organization do you have to do to get that Blu-ray? Is it on Blu-ray or is it DVD?
the
The despecialized version you have.
I
You
think
don't remember?
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Oh, that's cool. That's good. I would totally would like to get one of those.
I got Star Wars on everything. I got on a VCR. I got on disc. I got on Blu-ray. I keep buying them. The original trilogy, I should say. I wonder if my VCR one still works.
Yeah. I just bought a new, not a Blu-ray. What's the thing above Blu-ray? The 4K Blu-ray. What's it called? It's a different name. I just bought a 4K Blu-ray player.
Retro. He has the Retro Mania one.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
He has 3 ALUs and 1 ALU mini and 2 pinball.
Yeah, man, if I live close, I might have to take that off your hands. It's a shame I live so far away.
He doesn't need he doesn't need that.
He doesn't need it. He's got multi-cades coming out of his ears. So
he's got 3 ALUs.
He's got 3 ALUs. I mean, come on.
And a mini. It's like, man.
The iArcade, really, you have to hack it to make it great right now anyway.
Yeah.
If you're not going to put the mystery encoder mod in it, you can't do anything with it other than that. So that's what you got to do to it at this point. But once you do it, it's great. There's a ton of cool games you can get on there and play.
My family says, has anyone sold their first ALP yet? If so, how much? I've been seeing those on Facebook Marketplace.
I'm on the fence. I don't know where to put my ALP when my new one comes in.
Oh, you can't get rid of the ALP.
I'm running out of space.
You can't get rid of it until you do a review on both of them.
I've already reviewed the ALP. I did a long form review of the ALP like 2 years too late, but I made one.
I like to see a comparison on it on the two.
Yeah. I could move my full size arcade cab out of that room and have them side by side. That's not a bad idea. I could move my full size arcade out of there and probably do it. It's not a bad idea. I kind of want to keep it so I can play in both tournaments. Like if we have tournaments going on the HD and we have tournaments going on the 4K, I want to be able to play on both of them. So I might just keep it.
Yeah, that's true. If you keep that, man, there's some tables you don't have to buy.
Yeah.
You probably will anyways, but
I still have not been successful doing that. Maybe over Christmas break I could figure it out. I got about 80 to 90% done, but I couldn't figure out how to get the games to it. How to hack the gold so you could put games on it. There's a way to hack it, and you basically you make a hotspot. You take your computer, you make a hotspot, and you connect your iArcade to it. My arcade sees my computer, but I couldn't get the software to work to push the games to it. So I got a big part of it done, but I couldn't figure out the final step. It's not easy. The generation 1 is easy. You just put in that USB enabler. There's a bunch of steps you follow, and then it works. It's a little harder. But I forgot about you, Video Game Vegas. I think I would probably need some help from Mystery Encoder. I couldn't figure it out. I tried.
I can't find one for under $600 yet. Talking about the ALP. I haven't seen any. I saw one for $500, the ALP, on Facebook. And that thing went fast, man. I went up there like a couple hours later and was gone.
Oh, the ALP?
Yeah, they're going about $600 to $650 right now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. But if you like watch, like look almost every day, man, every once in a while you'll see one a little cheaper. Somebody was actually selling one in a box still. Didn't even take it out of the boxes.
Orlo's not selling his ALPs. The iArcade's $500.
Yep.
There you go.
And he has Glenn's deck too. I don't know if he's selling the Glenn's deck with that price or not.
Oh, yeah, it's Glenn's deck on there?
Yep.
That's pretty sweet if it has that on there.
But I'm not sure. He might be selling
with Glenn's deck, you're going to be able to run the Viper board on the iArcade too, on all of them if you have that. So that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, I don't think Carlo's got the Viper board yet. I think he has one coming, but I don't think it's arrived yet.
Yeah. We're now a marketplace. Brooklyn Menace is selling his Ridge Racer for $450 with upgraded pedals and extra Ridge Racer riser. So we're now a marketplace. Did you know our show is turning into that, Team McCloskey?
I know we're the Facebook Marketplace place to go.
Vegas, you have any arcades you want to sell? Because apparently we became a new Facebook Marketplace. But anyway, contact Carlo if you're looking for an iArcade. Contact Brooklyn Menace if you want a Ridge Racer.
Glenn Deck new in box. Me USB. I'm not sure what that means.
I'm thinking of cleaning house. I might sell the rest of my arcade 1-ups.
How many? What do you got left?
I was thinking about posting them today. I got a B Kong's modded Star Wars. I'm thinking about getting rid of it. I have a Defender Partycade and a Centipede. Tempest. Actually, it's Tempest, but we mainly play Centipede on it. The games play better on iArcade. I hate to break people's bubble, but that's just the facts. Or on Atgames, they play really good too.
Yeah, I mean,
between the two, I mean, it's like I don't feel like I'm giving anything up, really. I'm not going to give away the Star Wars though. Star Wars is going to be $1,300. No offers. $1,300. No offers. No deals. Yeah, it's completely modded. Like you can try to do it yourself. That's what I'm saying. It's easily worth that. The cost of 2 arcade 1-ups, easily worth that.
That's a tough sell, man, because it's the arcade 1-up.
Here's the thing: I'm not really looking to give it away. Like if someone knows what they're looking at, $1,300 is a steal. You can play Star Wars Battle Pod. You can play Star Wars Trilogy.
Oh, I know.
You can play all the shooting games, House of the Dead. You could play Daytona. You want to play Daytona tomorrow? Come see Papa Brad with $1,300 in your hands. You walk out the door with a custom. B Kongs himself helped me mod it. So it's the bomb if you're looking for a high-end cabinet. This is not for the people that are looking for $200 Pac-Man, my Star Wars cab. But it's just a space thing. I want the space back.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed playing Star Wars Trilogy now for close to 2 years. So I feel like I've gotten my play out of it.
You did?
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just sit there on Marketplace, but it might be fun. We'll see what happens.
Slap it on there. You never know. Slap it on there.
I'm not giving them away. The Defender Partycade, I don't know how much is a Defender Partycade? I've heard $500. Is that even realistic? Will someone actually pay $500 for Defender Partycade? That's an awful lot of money.
Yeah. You can't get those no more either, right?
No, you can't get it. They don't make them.
At least right now.
They might come back. Yeah, the Star Wars is fantastic. It's a great machine. Just a space thing.
There's an arcade 1-up Midway Defender 40th Anniversary Edition.
That's not the same thing though. That's got the Mortal Kombat controls.
$450 they're looking for.
For that? Oh.
Yep. Works great. We'll also consider trades. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's that one. $450. Look, they did have 5 on it. That's $450. You think of that one, Papa Brad?
That one there? That looks just like what I got. That's $550?
$450.
$450. That's $450 is pretty good. I could roll it out of here for that. Oh, that mug's going up on Facebook Marketplace.
I'm telling you,
it's time to clear out the rest of these arcade 1-ups.
It's the only one out there right now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Put it for $440. Beat his price by $10. That's still a good deal. Yeah, it's the only one I see out there.
My villain mustache today.
Oh, Brad, I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace right now.
Mm-hmm. I told you that's our new format. Now we're now this is like the swap meet. You tell us what you want to sell, and we just announce it to the entire YouTube community. We got 26 people watching. We'll have a lot more on the replay. You're looking to sell something, you just put in the chat. Right here on Arcade Talk. Swap meet.
Swap meet. Arcade Talk swap meet.
Arcade Talk, Star Wars review, and swap meet.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw your you've been dropping some pretty cool videos lately. I've been watching some of your new videos you put out, T. Enjoying them.
Oh, did you see my attack from Mars?
I saw your attack from Mars. That was pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
I had a little bit of
I like the way you had the pinball sounds in there. That was pretty neat.
Do you
That's
notice?
creative. I know. I noticed everything,
Yes.
TMCLOSKY. I noticed everything everyone does. You did a great
I
job.
know.
That was awesome. I
think
noticed.
some people probably thought that was from Atgames. They already had it in there.
Yeah. No. You had the sounds of the pinball machine in there. I knew exactly what I was listening to. It was great.
So,
Good
people
job.
were like, "Oh, he just did a voiceover." They're like, "No, man, I had some stuff too."
You had quite a bit.
Yeah, I kind of like doing those.
Yeah,
Wasn't going to do that one because we talked about it. Then Carl was like, hey, "You should do one." And I'm like, all right.
We got my family's selling a like new Galaga countercade. There you go.
I was just looking at Jason was talking about something there too. You can get 600 plus shipping on eBay for the partycade. Oh,
wow.
There you go.
I think I lost a little feet thing though. The feet I sent to Rich Dello. Rich Dello, his kid plays the Defender partycade all the time, and I sent him the feet for my Defender partycade because he likes to play it that way. I have it hanging on a door.
Yeah, you have it hanging.
So I don't have all the parts anymore, so maybe I won't be able to get as much, but it was worth it because Rich Dello sent me my all-time Grail Atari cartridge. You talk about paying it back. I mean, I paid it forward, then he paid it forward back like 10 times over. And I got one of my ultimate Grails for Atari. You know, I've been looking for that cartridge forever. Hero from Atari, Activision. Yeah. Activision. So like my Grail cartridge. I think it puts my Activision collection for Atari close to complete. I think the only game I'm missing is Double Dragon, which sucks anyway. It was terrible. You know?
I'm selling a box of used batteries too. Can you guys advertise it for me?
Yeah, that's right.
Some used batteries.
Our arcade talk and Star Wars review and swap meet here tonight. Hey, DNC, welcome to the stream.
Hey, what's up, Dan Z? Look at this Activision Hero cartridge on Facebook for $5. Papa Brad.
Really? You're joshing me. That's Grand Prix. That's Grand Prix. I'm sorry. That's Grand Prix. That's not the same one. That's not the same one. Not the same one. That's
got you excited there for a second.
TMCLOSKY. Look, I actually have it. It's in my Atari 2600 Plus right now. That shows you I'm taking it out right now. But that's the real deal there, man. That is the real deal. Look at that. It's got the active plaque and everything.
You actually got that?
Yeah, man.
Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one I've been talking about. Rich Dello sent it to me.
Oh, he did?
He sent it to me in the mail.
Damn.
You talk about making this made my month. This didn't even make my day. This made my month. I've been searching for this for years. I finished my collection of Atari games for Activision.
He just give it to you?
In the mail. Yeah, look, he sent me this too. Check this out.
Awesome, man. That's expensive game.
You know what? I was streaming and I threw the box away and I thought there couldn't be anything. I mean, first of all, when I saw this, I about fainted. Because you know what this is. You know how much this is worth and how hard this is to get. I almost fainted. Literally, when I opened this, I almost fainted. And then on top of that, I had the box and I threw it away. And there was something else in it. I didn't even know. He told me on the stream. I got a little cool sign. Look at this.
The man, the myth, the legend. Papa's Place.
Look at that, man.
That's pretty cool, man.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So Christmas came early for me this year. Christmas came early.
Brooklyn, man, this is way easier than having to post it on Facebook. Hey, just come to our swap meet.
Just call on the arcade talk and Star Wars review swap meet.
My family is selling a 10-speed Huffy bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only good if the handlebars are flipped upside down.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
People would do that on those Huffy 10 speeds.
We would do that. Yep. We did that. So he gave you that for nothing, huh? Just send it over to you.
Send it over to me. I did a good deed. I did a good deed and paid it forward to him because I was never going to take that Defender partycade off of my door. And he sent me Hero down the road. Like maybe it's like a year and a half or so past then.
He is the man, Rich Rodello.
He is the man. Shout out to Rich Rodello. Shout out to Jason. And that's a great thing. I love the people in this community. Last night I was on Brooklyn Menace's show, and I kind of got stuck where I didn't know what to say. But what I really wanted to say was I really like the people in this community. There's a small group of people in this community that are just awesome. They're just great. They're just great people. And I'm so glad to be part of it with the people that are positive, people that are doing good things in this community. We're very blessed, Team McCloskey. We're blessed to have this group of people that watch us and that are in this community with us. That's how I feel. I couldn't say it last night. I couldn't come out with the words. I don't know. I couldn't. Too many people. There was like 9 people on that show. It's hard to. I felt the pressure.
You felt the what? Papa Brad felt the pressure
tonight. I just played Meow Wolf. I'm nice and mellow now.
This is a chill.
That's what I meant to say. This is a chill show. That's right.
Yeah, it's awesome. The people that come in, hang out with us, and join in the chat, or even just watching. It's just awesome.
Here. You have lots of choices. We appreciate you being here, hanging out with us for a while, talking about arcades and pinball, which is our passion, which is what we love. And are we going to be transitioning away from this tomorrow? Are we looking for an alternative avenue, something to cover, Team McCloskey?
Get away from what?
Pinball and arcade.
No.
Is Home Arcade dead? Is Home Arcade dead for you?
Ain't dead for me. Ain't dead on this channel.
Not dead for me either. I'm just going to keep marching on to my own drum. And some people will get it or they'll get out the way.
You're pretty awesome yourself there about Video Game Vegas.
I love his channel. He's great.
Appreciate you hanging out with us. Hanging out in the chat.
I love it when I go on, when I'm driving, I'll put him on, and he's good to have on and listen to as a podcast.
Carl asks is a council channel. We're everything. We cover everything over here, Papa Brad. Console games, arcade games, pinball, virtual pinball. We cover it all.
Mainly arcade games.
And I appreciate you, Doc, coming out and first time here for Doc Mario Marino.
To me, a home arcade, virtual pinball. I mean, that's my niche. That's the stuff I love the most. Real pinball, of course, but I go on location to play.
We're always positive over here.
Channel.
We're always positive.
We try to be. Only when we have to be negative. Only when we have something to say. We have to speak up sometimes. But
I still can't get over Rich Rodello sent you that hero, man. You didn't tell me that.
I haven't. You didn't know. I made a short on my channel too, but you might have zoomed past it. Yeah, that's okay. I make a lot of shorts. I love doing shorts. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I didn't see it pop
for
up.
YouTube content.
Did you just do that like yesterday or
I think like
today?
Yesterday or the day before? Yeah, I made like a short on it.
Yeah. I talk about Xbox to trigger TM, and he sends me pictures of someone not named. That triggers me. I just don't like Microsoft. So
the problem I have is a lot of the new consoles. I just don't have the time to play like a game that's like 100 hours. But I mean, I can appreciate people loving them. I mean, they are cool, but I just don't have the time to put into those kind of games.
Yeah.
Like when people tell me that the new Zelda game is like 500 hours, and I'm like, I don't have 500 hours to play Zelda.
Or like Harry Potter one.
The online Hogwarts, one, yeah.
The one guy I watch, we've been supporting each other for years.
Probably awesome if you have the time,
He did 96 episodes of that Harry Potter game. 96 episodes. And he does like 40, 45 minutes each episode. That's a lot of fucking hours, man.
Yeah, damn. You're living in Harry Potter world. You're moving in. You're moving in. He has a cot. He has a cot at Hogwarts.
I missed that, Calvin.
I don't have time for that. I
do
have time for playing some virtual golf. Team McCloskey. You don't know what you're missing. It's so much fun. Walkabout golf is amazing.
I can't. I don't even know what I do with my time anymore, man. I barely play the games. It's like,
hey, you got 5 memberships.
Hey, thanks, Carlo.
Thanks, Carlo.
Doing those memberships. Thank you. Thank you. And here it comes. Here it's
Here it
coming in.
comes.
Papa
Whoop,
Bear.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Another one. Dark Realm got one.
Dark
Congratulations.
Realm,
Dark Realm.
congratulations.
Thanks for getting one of those. Woot woot. Sucker.
Yep.
Thanks, Caro. That's what 3. Here's another one. Come on. Marco. Just- Glorious. Next one.
Wow.
Dance, sucker. Calvin says, dance. Trying my best over
Oh
here.
my goodness.
Trying my best. Take
Exciting.
5. Take 5 drinks. Take 5 drinks, sucker. Ooh. So, hey, Caro, good thing is all 5 went out. I know that one time you had a problem where it would stop at 3.
Yeah, 5 given, 5 given out.
Yep. And when we first started getting them, they were only, it seemed that when it happened at Caro, like it would only give 3 out when he did it. But now that one did give 5. So
That's cool.
nice. Got my workout in already.
You did. It was exciting.
Yeah, I did so well. Whew. So I hope it didn't hurt anybody's eyes.
Yeah.
Someone gets on their memberships. Man, I'd be dancing for a long time.
You danced for a long time, man.
You might see me pass out like,
Yeah,
oh.
that'd be a new record, TMCLOSKY.
Yeah.
Be a new record. Have you ever gotten more than 5? Have you gotten
What?
10? Have you ever gotten
No.
10 memberships?
No.
That'd be a lot of can you get it suckers. We'd be stuck here for a while with the can you get it suckers.
No. And I showed him that too.
Yeah.
It was 16 seconds. I think I knocked it down to 8. I think.
Yeah.
So it was
You
just
knock
way
it
too
down.
low.
You need to knock it down to like 4.
4. That would just be, can you dig a sucker? Then booped. That's it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. 8's good.
I think it says it 2 times, maybe 3.
Yeah. Maybe it's 3 times, huh?
Don't kill TM, guys. I'm in shape, man. I'm in
Yeah,
shape.
kill TM, man. He's ready. He's ready to come to the call. So anyway, what are we talking about next? We still talking about Atgames pinball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you don't want to talk about it?
No, we can. Whatever you want to talk about it. You're steering the ship. You tell me what
We want
what's
to talk
next.
about that.
No, well, you tell me what we're talking about.
Well, I've been streaming for an hour already, man.
I know. I missed that part. So I know we have a lot of other cool stuff we worked on. I know we have Arcade Wars. I know you probably have some other tricks up your sleeve because I'm looking at some stuff in this background video that you have. What's that all about?
What background video?
The video you have in the background. I see you have a video queued up.
No, it's just that.
Oh, it's just that? Okay, I thought it was a video.
No, that's my background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to do Arcade Wars?
I had we want to do Arcade Wars.
Do we really?
Yeah.
There was something I wanted to talk about on the SSF kit real quick.
Okay, let's talk about that.
What was it?
If people can get it. People can get it installed from the factory now. That's pretty cool. You don't have to install it yourself if you don't want to.
Okay, here it is. Here,
you get it installed. That's a really good benefit.
Yeah,
people were worried about having to put it in themselves. Although I heard they're saying all you need is a screwdriver, which doesn't sound too bad. But
the only thing you got to worry about is that
you can't
ground.
test it.
Yeah,
you got to also probably make sure that you're putting the right speakers to the right connections, right? There's probably going to have to be different connections that they have to go to. Because you have what? 5
4
extra speakers, the
Yeah,
subwoofer,
4
2 on each
exciters and
sides,
subwoofer, yeah.
the 5
2
speakers that you're wiring.
Yeah.
Though they might have a wiring harness where it's all labeled for you. We won't know till we get it, but I'm sure it can't be that bad.
There's gotta be an amp on there, and it's gotta have some kind of board on
It
there.
doesn't say it comes with an amp, remember? We looked and it did say it come with an amp.
Yeah, but it's gotta have something on there. It's gotta be connected to something, you know.
Gotta be
All that
connected
stuff's
to
gotta
something,
connected to some kind of board, and then that board's connected to something on the main board or whatever.
Yeah. The only thing I like about getting it pre-installed is they can test it from the factory. Whereas when you get it home and you're doing it yourself, you don't have extra parts in case something's not right. But they will cover it for 1 year. So it's, it's covered for 1 year through the warranty from what I heard. Did you hear that? It was covered for 1 year?
Yeah, and this is what I wanted to get to, because I did double check with Atgames, and it is. If you install the SSF kit in a 4K pinball machine, if you install it yourself or installed by the factory, it makes the SSF kit part of the 4K pinball machine, which then it falls under the 4K pinball
The 1 year warranty,
which is 1 year. Yeah.
So you get the 1 year warranty, even if you do it yourself.
Yep. And it says right here too, I don't know if you guys can read that. With regards to the SSF kit warranty, if the SSF kit is installed at the factory, it will be covered under the 1 year warranty that Atgames provides for the machine itself. And if you install it yourself as well, Atgames provides a standard 90-day warranty coverage for the SSF kit. If you install a Legends 4K SSF kit on your Legends 4K pinball machine, it does not void the warranty to the 1 year standard warranty on the pinball machine. However, accidents and damages caused by the owner during time of installation is not covered under the warranty for either the SSF kit or the machine. If you have any questions, call. So yeah, even if you do it yourself or factory into the 4K pinball machine, it's covered for 1 year. And but if you put it in something else, it's only 90 days. So that there was kind of some confusion out there about the 90 in 1 year. Because I think if you put this SSF kit in like the ALP, it would still be 90 days. But if you put it in the 4K pinball, it's 1 year. It's covered
because the 4K has a 1 year warranty.
Yeah, so it falls
and the ALP has 90-day warranty. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how that works.
Yeah, these kind of things generally though, they either work or they don't work. I've found like with this kind of stuff, it either completely works or it doesn't. So like usually you find out right away whenever you put it in. At least when I've done mods before, whether it's buttons or controls or marquees or lights, it pretty much either works or it doesn't.
Yeah. The nice thing about the factory installation, I would think they would test it before they put it out. And if there's something wrong, they would fix it there, which is that's kind of
is.
If you do it yourself, something's wrong, then you got to wait for them to ship you the new part.
The parts, yeah.
And that's what I said earlier. It's like the $50 installation at the factory ends on the 17th, which is today because it's after midnight. So tonight, Pacific time, midnight, that $50 discount goes away.
It goes up to what, 100?
$100, which is still a good deal. Still a good deal.
It's still reasonable. It's not as good as $50, but
no,
it's still reasonable.
So if you're on a fence, make up your mind quickly because save $50 if you order it today. Yeah, I saw that, Calvin, about you ordered the wrong part for their Tron. What you? Well, Marine 50 broke down about the SSF kit, and I think the SSF kit's still on sale too, right? Yeah, it's what, $300 right now, which is going to go up to $400, I do believe. And then get installed for $50. I mean, $300. So you're looking at $350 right now, which ain't bad. I mean, it's better than $500 because after the SSF kit goes back off sale and $100 installation, it's going to be $500.
Yeah. The way I kind of looked at it with the SSF kit too was like, do I want the most deluxe version with all the options? And I look at it this way, like I'll have all the options if I have that. You know what I mean? That's kind of what pushed me to get it. Initially, I wasn't going to get it. Because,
really?
Let's face it, I love to nudge. I love manhandling pinball machines. I love pushing them, pushing that, making that accelerometer move the ball is part of my enjoyment. I was worried about, how balanced will that be with having loud sound? It seems to me you're going to have to pick one or the other, but I just look at it this way. I look at this, even if that's the case, I want to have the options. Like I want to have the options to have really killer sound, even if I have to use the nudge buttons.
Yeah, you
Or,
just
you
have to
know,
play around with the
turn the
settings.
sound down a little bit and be able to nudge. You know, I think it's just I want to have all the options that you can do. So that's just why that's what ultimately pushed me to get it. I do like stuff loud in generally. In general, I like louder. Like when I'm playing my games and stuff, I crank them up a little bit. You know, remember that saying? If it's too loud, you're too old.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not still too old because I still like stuff kind of loud.
And then Doc Mario says Attack from Mars pre-order came out after the SSF kit announcement. We did not get the email for the offer. And see, and I thought that was offered for the Attack from Mars too. I would contact Atgames on that because I thought Attack from Mars was included in that installation too. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Well, is it up on their webpage? Because you should still be able to get that SSF kit installed for $50.
Yeah, I think so. Just contact Atgames.
Yeah, I mean, so that must not be up on the store. Yeah, you guys should have got an email, but pre-orders just went out on Friday. It might have been something. It might not have. You still could get that. Well, it ends today though. That $50. Yeah, I would definitely contact him because that Attack from Mars should have been included for the SSF kit and the $50. So you can get the SSF kit up on the website at Game Store for $300, and it's just the installation. But I don't know if you went through the whole process. Will that $50 installation pop up?
Is it connected to the pinball machine or is it connected to the SSF kit? I don't know either. That's a can of worms. I don't know the answer to that question.
I don't know the answer either. But I know Attack from Mars should have been included in that $50 installation.
If that's something you really want, I would send them an email right away and tell them that's what you want. And if your email's dated before then, maybe they'll be reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, because you should be able to get that for $50 too. I mean, I put the link in the chat.
Yeah. System I'm talking about, see, Gregory's saying this. Look, read this. If I just use the nudge buttons of the ALP with the deluxe haptics kit installed, I had to turn the accelerator off. It does bother me. I like using my pinkies to nudge. So I think there will be a balance of like how far you can push the sound and have it trigger the accelerometers, because accelerometers are pretty sensitive to notice.
You can adjust those too, can't you?
You can adjust everything. What I'm saying, there's probably a balance you have to find.
Yeah.
And it probably depends a lot on how loud it is, because vibrations could trigger it, right? The louder your sound is, probably the more likely you're going to get accidental triggers of the nudge function. I think that's what people were saying. They were seeing poor performance on the Atgames pinball. I think that's what was happening. I think the nudge was getting triggered.
Yeah.
Frequently. And also, if you've ever been to an arcade expo, it's loud as hell. I mean, it's like, imagine all those pinball machines in arcade games. Pretty much everyone cranks those up as close to as high as they'll go, and they're all going at once. So,
I mean, you could probably turn off the SSF kit, and it was still tilt because all the noise in the background at those damn
at an event, because it's very loud. I mean,
you watch some of those videos, man, you have a hard time hearing the people. High Scores on Tap did pretty good. I mean, his camera.
He did good. He did good.
His mic was good, man. Where you could actually hear him really good. Some people, man, you can't even hear him.
He did good, man. High Scores on Tap's making a pinball rig for filming. I saw it in the background. He's making a pinball rig. Yep. He's making a pinball rig for filming pinball. Pretty cool. I'm making one too. Hollywood Polo, what's happening? Welcome to stream.
Hello. Yeah, are you talking about the stream he did today? Was it in the background on that? I thought I saw something over there by his
it's in the background. They have by his ALP. Check it out. He has like a whole rig set up around the pinball.
I saw that. And
he's stepping up his game. High Scores on Tap's going to be bringing it before you know it.
Yep.
There is a tournament going on now, the MCAPS tournament, to play the Grinch. It's one of the best tables on the original
is it the
ALP.
Grinch?
So everyone join us in playing the Grinch. We're playing the Grinch for score, bragging rights. But come join us. Come play the Grinch on the Atgames Legends Pinball. We have a tournament right now. MCAP's official tournament is started.
Yeah,
so
that's a fun table.
it is a great table. I love the Grinch. It's one of my favorites. And there's no more Grinchier time than right before Christmas. TMCLOSKY is perfect time to play some Grinch.
Yep. Yeah, because you only have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 days to Christmas. Damn.
8 days to Christmas.
8 days to Christmas. Yeah, I was looking at GameStop. Wanted to get up on their damn website today. They put the PlayStation VR 2 on sale, $100 off. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I didn't get up there yet, Pub Brad. I don't think it was just today though, so got probably time. I got my damn. I use Firefox for the internet. I got that thing so damn locked down, man. Some websites just won't pull up.
Yeah, I use Chrome. I don't know if Chrome is better than Firefox, but I use Chrome. I don't know what the best browser is. I use Chrome right now. Is what I've been using.
Hey, what's up, Dark Realm? Yeah, I use Firefox because you can really,
hey, man.
In the settings, lock it out.
Yeah.
All those damn cookies and all that shit.
Cookies.
I got two.
All for the cookies. The cookies.
That and then other things too you can lock up, but it's just like I can't get up on GameStop.
You're locked out of GameStop.
Yeah, it doesn't like it. Said you're denied, sucker. You're denied.
Microsoft. I use Chrome. Is Chrome made by Google?
Yeah.
That it makes Chrome?
That's why I don't use it.
Oh, shiny in Chrome.
And I don't use Edge. Hate Edge from Microsoft.
Oh yeah, I won't use that. I don't use that. They have some other ones that you can use too. Some other ones, but I haven't tried them yet.
You use AOL?
No, there's one other one. I forgot what it's called. It's what all the pirate people use. People are doing piracy and stuff. I forgot what it's called.
What's the AOL stand for? Remember that? And they used to give you they would give you things in the mail.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You can do so many hours for free.
You mean America Online? AOL?
Yeah, AOL.
AOL. America Online. Yeah, I was
remember
never.
They used to send out those little.
I was never an AOL. I never did AOL.
I think I did it one time because they send you the disc or whatever it was. I don't even remember if it was a floppy, a hard disk, or what it was.
Dark Realm Gaming wants to know if he's banned or something. What is that image beside my name? It means you're a channel member, brother. You've been accepted into the cult of Arcade Talk. You now are officially a channel member. That's what the little icon means. You probably also have some custom icons and emojis. Yep. You go into your chat. There's probably some special emojis that you get as a channel member that you have. Isn't that right, TMCLOSKY?
That's right. You probably got it as a gift.
As a gift. Congratulations.
Yep.
Welcome 30 to days. The club. Welcome to the club. You got a 30-day ride.
Oh, did you see that thing that YouTube's doing?
What are they doing?
If you have memberships, they're going to give you 5 free memberships a month going forward.
Oh, that's nice. I love that.
Get them out on your streams. I'm not sure if I don't know how to do it or if they've done it yet.
Oh man, I can't wait to hand out memberships. I love having people be channel members.
I know. I got to figure out how you can do it.
So you figure it out and you tell me.
All right. They just sent the email out.
You figure it out and you tell me.
Yeah, it can't be hard.
Yeah. If we work together, we'll get through it.
Yep.
Carlo gifted it to Dark Realm Gaming. Thank you, Carlo.
Nice. Yeah, I remember his name coming up. I don't know if it was tonight or Thursday night. AOL chat rooms were awesome. You guys remember they used to give you in the mail? They would give you. I don't think it was a CD. I think it was back when they did I don't think it was floppy. I think it was a hard disk. It was a hard disk. That's what it was.
Hard disk.
The 3.5-inch ones, whatever.
The smaller ones.
The hard shell ones. You remember getting those in the mail? And they said you had so many hours for free or something.
I don't know.
You don't remember that?
I guess I was not getting them. I don't know. It wasn't on the list, dude.
You were on the list. You just don't remember.
I don't remember it. I blocked it out.
If you had an
Back
address,
when-
you're in.
Back when computers took those kind of, I was playing like dorky ass RPG, like computer games, Baldur's Gate, the original one, like all those old disc-based PC games. I used to
Is that
love.
all? Is that
I used
all?
to
it
love
stands for?
old PC gaming. What?
Is that what the AOL stands for? Just American Online?
America Online, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it stands for, AOL.
Huh.
I think Kev Gretz still has an AOL email. It's pretty funny. When
Does
I
he really?
email him. Yeah, I think so.
That's funny.
He's keeping it alive. He's keeping it alive, T. McCloskey.
I didn't
Keeping
know
the tradition going. Burning
know
the
it was
fires
still
for
around.
AOL.
It's still around?
I don't know.
Look, there it is. It is. It's still around. There it is.
AOL Mail.
AOL
See, I'm
Mail.
saying that's what Kev Gret's up in there. He's up in there.
Mail is free and helps keep you safe. I doubt if it keeps you safe because it's free.
Keeps you
but
safe. Keep you safe.
I don't think it keeps you safe, Papa Brad. It's free. Nothing free isn't going to keep you safe. Can't believe they're still around. Wow.
Marine 50 has AOL email. There you go. You got two people vouching for it from our community. You got Kev Gret and Marine 50.
Brooklyn Menace, man. It was not easy to cancel AOL back in the day. It was hard to cancel. The fuckers didn't want you to cancel. Marine 50 still has it. Doc has it. Huh? Yep. Well, chat rooms were awesome.
I know it's off task, but did you watch did you get the chance yet to watch the Friday Night Arcade show from last night? Did you watch it or not? There's no pressure. You could say you didn't watch it. This is not a forced thing. If you don't have to watch everything I do or anything, but did you watch it?
You didn't see me on there?
You were watching it? Okay. I was trying to follow the show. There were like 100 people on that show. I had a hard time focusing, Team McCloud. I couldn't even say what I wanted to say during the show. We just talked about that. Couldn't focus.
I came on in at the very end, man. You guys were saying goodbye. I was like, damn, I totally missed the whole show. I did watch some of the beginning of it.
Yeah. Well, the real fireworks happened after we turned the stream off. That's when the real fun started. But
he was out of town. That's right. I was out of town yesterday. That's why I popped in late when you guys were in, and I just got home, and I ran in here to get on, and like, oh man, they're saying goodbye. It's like, damn it.
Yeah. That was fun. After show talk was fun off camera.
Yeah, T showed up towards the end. It wasn't towards the end. It was the end.
You're like, thank you and good night. And you just
I was like, damn, I missed the whole thing.
I know.
I thought Brooklyn said, oh, T just showed up. We had to go longer.
Yeah, one time Brooklyn Menace did a stream where it was like you had to be a member to watch it. That was a crazy stream. Brooklyn
says, when I go to customers' home to install cameras and they have AOL email, I know it's going to be a long day. I don't know. Must be a pain to work on. Interesting. Yeah, you guys had like what?
Anyway, yeah, it was 9 people, 9 guests. If you get a chance, watch it on Brooklyn Menace's channel. He's got a great channel. He did put on a great show. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on there, but I was out of town. It's like couldn't make it.
Yeah. When we were talking off camera, he's like, he told everyone that we were still live, and he saw 8 people panic. Not Papa Brad. Papa Brad's cool as a cucumber. No panic here, but
were they what do you mean?
Other ones probably panicked though.
That's funny. As long as you don't say nothing bad, you shouldn't have no reason to panic.
Yeah.
Saw 8 people panic.
Yeah, Rexer gifted an ALU 4K to Cornercade.
Well, that's easy.
The biggest arcade one up. One of the bigger arcade one up YouTubers. He's up there. He's up there. He's runner up. He's gonna not in the Illuminati yet, but he should be. He's just about in.
No. Yeah, I don't think I watched any of his shows. Did he live stream or he just does videos?
I think he does videos. He does live streams. Rexer was very nice. Very nice in person.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, it was great.
Well, he always seems nice on his streams.
He is.
That's good. It's good, Papa Brad.
Anyway, sorry. So where are we going from here? We talked about the SSF kit. Is it time for Arcade Wars yet? That's all I want to know.
You just want to beat me.
I'm ready to kick your ass, dude.
Hey, that's
You're going down. You're going down. You're going down this time. You pulled out Tapper. I mean, Tapper is unbeatable. Come on now. When you pulled out Tapper, dude, you knew what you were doing. You knew that was going to be a tough one.
No, I really didn't.
You knew how hard that was going to be.
No, I thought it would. I thought for sure Carl would have beat me last week. Would he pull out?
Mm-hmm.
Would he pull out last week, or was it last week or week before? It's been a while. No, I didn't know what I was doing, man.
Yeah, Rexer really is a nice guy. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah. Carl, what did you have last time we did Arcade Wars?
720. 720 should have won. I voted for 720.
Oh, thanks, Papa Brad.
I voted for I wish I had alts so I could vote more, but I don't.
That's not. You're only supposed to vote once, though. That's the problem.
I only voted once. Yeah, got my single vote in.
720. I didn't think Tapper would be 720. I was mad at Carl. I didn't want him to pick 720. I'm like, that's not fair, man.
Controls.
That's not fair.
Has the boom box at the top.
Hey, what's up, Poppy Hands?
Yeah, but Tapper's going down this week.
You're not supposed to vote often, Carl. You're only supposed to vote one time per person.
Mm.
I see people don't vote once.
Get out your alts. Get all your alt accounts online for this one.
I did a poll, Papa Brad. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I don't think I saw it. Tell me about it.
It was for the Atgames CEP, the Collector's Edition.
I missed it. Tell me about it.
Attack from Mars, Snoopy, and Star Trek. I just ended it like 30 seconds ago.
Okay.
So which one do you like better? Attack from Mars, Snoopy, or Star Trek?
Adam's Family's not on there, though.
Adam's Family's not a CEP. It's just a CEP.
Okay, I got you.
The 3 collectors.
I can't vote for Adam's Family.
So Snoopy, it was Snoopy, Star Trek, and Attack from Mars.
Okay.
Guess which one won?
Attack from Mars. Come on.
Guess who was 2? Star Trek or Snoopy?
I'm gonna say Snoopy 2.
Yeah, Snoopy was number 6. I can't believe only 6% voted for Star Trek. That's it. 6.
I think what it is the Star Trek divides the fan base. You know, it's hard. Like, which Star Trek do you love? You know, like I look at Star Trek, I see the Enterprise, I see Captain Kirk, I see the characters, I see the ship, I see the things I associate with Star Trek. But some people, you know what they see? TMCLOSKY, you know what some people see? They see red. They see this is not the Next Generation pinball table, or they see this isn't William Shatner as Captain Kirk. You know what I'm saying? I think it's such a big franchise that there's a little bit of division built into it, and that comes out when you release something like this. It'd be like if they released a Star Wars table, and it was the new Star Wars. You know, it divides the fan base a little bit.
Yeah, I'm surprised only 6% for Star Trek. Snoopy got 23. That's pretty good.
Well, damn, why are you surprised? You're the Star Trek you're the Star Wars review channel, Arcade Talk and Star Wars review channel. You don't expect that?
I figured it was going to be Attack from Mars, then Star Trek, then Snoopy.
Yeah.
I didn't think. 6% out of 30 people, man, and it's like what, maybe 2 votes?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of surprised.
Dude, I love the Wrath of Khan. Carlos hitting out the hits. That's one of my favorite. That's my favorite Star Trek movie.
That's weird. Marine 50 said I couldn't vote. The poll came up blank. That's weird. I'm not sure why that would come up. Unless you have something locked down like I have my Firefox. Some things don't work on YouTube. It's like when I can't figure out what I locked down where I can't give money out in chats.
Yeah, I don't have anything locked down. I'm the Wild West on my channel.
So I got to go to my phone to give, like when I give you a donation on your stream, I have to go to my phone to do it. I can't do it on my computer.
Oh.
Firefox won't let me, so I don't know what I locked out. It's on there. It just won't let me do it. And I go to my phone and it works. It's fine. Yeah, that's all right. I just use my phone.
It's all good.
Yep. I'm still surprised Star Trek only got 6%. I figured they would get a little more.
Like I said, I'm not that surprised because of the way I feel. I feel like it's a divided fan base, you know? And you also have the next generation pinball, which a lot of people wanted. So I'm not that surprised, although I do feel like they did a good job with it, but I don't think it's everyone's cup of tea. You know what I mean? I think they did a good job with it. Like I like the way it looks, honestly.
Yeah, I
Like,
do too.
but when I looked at it, like I said, what I saw was there's the Enterprise, there's Captain Kirk, there's Spock, there's all the characters I like. The graphics popped. It looked good. I mean, that's just me. But I mean, so other people, they see red. Like I said, they see, oh, this is not the Star Trek I like. You know, so I mean, it's the nature of the beast. I think it's not Atgames' fault.
Oh no, it's not their fault.
And I think the licensors want you to. The licensors are going to choose like that. That's the version they want you to see. You know, the Grinch is in the MCAP tournament.
Yep, the Grinch.
Oh, that's it. Gregory's going to come in there. He's going to scoop up the win.
Be up.
Wait a minute. It's definitely Gregory. It's definitely not the Grinch. It's not the Grinch.
Yeah,
it's Fox and Socks. Gregory, you should be playing Fox and Socks. It's not the Grinch. No, Gregory. Seriously, it's the Grinch. We want you in there. We want you showing us how good you are at virtual pinball. You know what? That's a good thing. I love competition. Like I don't want to play against people that suck. You know, let me play against people that are best. And let me see how I do. I like playing against people that are better than me.
Yeah, I crushed that person by 16 million.
Yeah, that's how you get better too. You know, iron sharpens iron. You know,
you do get better because you try harder.
You get better. You know, every time I go to a pinball event, I get better playing real pinball too because I play with people that play all the time. You know, I'm like, you mind if can I play? You know, and a lot of times they'll be like, sure, we'll play like how many ever people there are. If we have 3 people, we'll play 3 people. It's more fun. It's more social too. You take turns playing, you know? Yeah. But then you get to see like how someone that is good, how does someone that plays pinball all the time play this machine? And you watch them and you see what they're doing. And then you try to do some of what they're doing and you get better, you know?
They're saying, Brad, I don't think Brad knows what Cradle of Filth is. Mm-hmm. Do you know what Cradle of Filth is, Papa Brad?
I don't know.
Me either.
Wasn't there like a saying in Star Wars or something about Mos Eisley?
I don't know.
What was the saying about Mos Eisley?
You filthy animal. That's all I think when I hear filth from Home Alone. You think so?
Yeah, a Dial of Destiny, Indiana Jones table. Yeah, you'll have the fan base turn on you on that one.
What's that?
If they did Indiana Jones and they did the Dial of Destiny as the theme.
Ah, you can't do that.
Yeah. Never has there been a more wretched hide of scum and villainy. Obi-Wan. Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi from the greatest movie of all time. God, now I want to watch Star Trek. I mean, I said Star Trek and I meant to say Star Wars.
See? I'm not the only one that does
that. You're scrambling me up, TMCLOSKY.
I do that all the time, man.
I'm gonna go on record that my guess for the next table will be Star Wars because of Zen's pinball and what they offer. I think it will be Star Wars. And you're right. May the 4th will be perfect.
Yeah, I think it would be. Disney loves to see stuff come out for that too, so they'd be more willing to probably do it. What does MCAP stand for? My family asks. I'm not sure. You know what?
Mike Caputo is he was a founding member of now it's Rascal's Basement Arcade. They have a show, but he had a show before that with Rascal called the Basement Arcade, I think. And so it's a guy's name.
Yeah, that's neat. I didn't know
that. He kind of got out of doing YouTube. He was doing YouTube for a while with Rascal, who does a really great show.
Oh, no, we'll get to Young Indiana Jones Chronicles Arts. No, I don't think that's so well. Yeah, anything like Indiana Jones, Star Wars. I mean, you got to go with the original. Ghostbusters 2016 edition table. See, that's what Zen's got to get. Ghostbusters, man. Damn, that would be awesome. Table.
Yeah, Rascal's Basement Arcade does that gaming show. It's a really good show. If you're not watching it, you should be. It's fun. Yeah, I try to catch it whenever I can.
See, that's another one that was Zen would do, man. Ghostbusters. They're gonna get Ghostbusters pinball machine, Papa Brad. I'd love to see a Ghostbusters machine.
See, Ghostbusters is exactly the same thing that I was saying about Star Trek. Ghostbusters, most people love the Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd Ghostbusters. But if they do the new Ghostbusters, is it going to be that attractive to the fan base?
Well, the brand new one that's coming out next year, I think it's they're all going to be in it.
Mm.
Dan Aykroyd and all them are going to be in that one. So, see, they could do original art because they're coming back for the new one. When's that come out? Or did that come out for this holiday season? I can't remember. I can't watch the damn trailer again because that damn even with
I don't watch a trailer. We're good. You get copyright.
We did. I even had it muted. We still
doesn't matter, man.
It's like, damn, they scanned the freaking video too. I thought they
scanned the video, yeah.
2016 was the girls, yeah. But if they come out one with
they're gonna give us a beautiful Ghostbusters table with the girls. It's all the Ghostbusters have been gender swapped. Enjoy that. Dude, I would love to see a heavy metal table. Dude, that's my intro to my show is the movie Heavy Metal.
And
One-way ticket to midnight.
Zen has never done any band yet, have they?
No.
They gotta do a band. It's gotta be a heavy metal band. It would be awesome if they did a heavy metal band, Zen. They gotta get in that, man. That's one thing they have not gone into yet. Those sell well. Yeah. Even if they did even if they did one that hasn't been done yet, you might do well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's bands out there that are really popular. They haven't got a pinball yet. And I think they would do something like that would do well, especially if you put their music in the table itself. You got to put the music in.
Dark Realm Gaming says a Johnny Cash pinball. Man, I would be all over a Johnny Cash pinball.
Johnny Cash.
Ring of Fire, Boy Named Sue. Then you could do some of that modern stuff, like when he does the 9 Inch Nails cover. Hurt.
I'm Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash was a badass, dude.
Yeah. I love Johnny Cash.
I love Johnny Cash. I mean, I don't know. But that's just me.
Yeah, it has to be.
Once again, that might not be for everyone,
No.
Other people might want Iron Maiden or Metallica or, you name it.
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
I'd love to see a Motley Crue one. Got to do their first album though, music, since it was more heavy metal than before they went to.
There are a lot of fan made music tables and VPX though. Like if you really get deep into virtual pinball, there are a ton of music tables. They even have one for the Ramones. If you get into VPX,
Ozzy, yeah, that would be a good one, man. Damn. Ozzy would be a great one.
Since the VPX tables are not making any money, they can use music. They're not monetized. They're demonetized.
Yeah, basically.
So there's no money involved in any of it. So it's like it's demonetized. So like there's a lot of music tables on there.
Billie Holiday. Man, you guys getting old stuff now.
I got the computer, TMCLOSKY.
You got it?
I'm got it, man. It's gonna happen with this next one. I'm gonna figure out how to do VPX on the Atgames pinball as well. Hey, we got Steps Gaming popping in. Welcome to the stream.
What's going on, Steps? Before we get to Arcade Wars,
Good, she's here to vote.
The vote's done. You got the mustache. Where'd you get that at the Hilton? You get that from the Hilton?
I don't know. I don't remember where I got this.
Hilton does the mustache on their coffee cups. They do they'll do different lips.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's cool.
No. Playing Puzzle Fighter on the arcade one up. Yeah. I'd be happy with any heavy metal band if Zen would do it, and then Atgames doing a machine. I think I would buy any of them, man, just because I've always wanted one. As long as it has the band's music, got to have that. But I'd love to see Zen do something like that. That's one thing they haven't did. They haven't touched that. Maybe they've tried.
It's probably expensive.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't make as much.
And
But
it's probably kind of splits the is it universal appeal or whatever? You want to have something that's like pretty universal as far as appeal. You know, like Peanuts.
Roger Rabbit. Peanuts. Yeah, it's universal. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know, Zen's might have tried me. Zen might have a better chance now that there's actually a machine that they can, show now.
Yeah.
With that games now, they got actually a machine to say, hey, look, we'll put your art on here and everything.
Yeah, Gregory's got some Pink Floyd. Man, I love Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd would be awesome.
Dark Side of the Moon, multi-ball. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to see.
There have been plenty of music-themed pinball tables. The Who did one. Rolling Stones, Aerosmith, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Kiss did several.
Yeah, Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
Get one now. Stern. Yeah, I like the old Kiss one. I can't remember which one it was now. I think it was one. What was it? Late 70s or there was the early 80s that one Kiss came out. That was a pretty good. I told you that one pizza place I used to live at up in Meadville, Pennsylvania. The one pizza place I actually had a Kiss pinball, and it was the old Kiss pinball.
Yeah, those are cool.
I can't remember what year.
From the 70s.
Yeah, I can't remember. Did it come out in the 70s or early 80s?
I think it's the 70s for the Kiss pinball. It's the old one.
And that one was old. I can't believe they had one. Then they had out for customers to play. I'm like, damn. It's like, don't touch.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. Like I was telling you before, with the Adams family, they're so valuable now. People don't put them on location. I did get a great chance to play it when I went to the Houston Arcade Expo. I must have played that game for at least an hour. I was loving it.
I agree with Brooklyn. If they did a heavy metal band pinball, they would all sell out. I agree. Sin has to bring out the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown table now. Maybe next year. They did the Christmas one. It had to be cool to see Great Pumpkin next October for Halloween. Probably waiting to put on Pinball M. You know that Pinball M wasn't supposed to come out until December 28th?
Really? They pushed it forward, huh? They got done early.
Yeah, because I saw it somewhere today. I think it was on Zen Studios' website. They still actually has coming December 28th. I'm like, wait a second, it's already out.
It's already out.
Yeah, I went up to Steam. I'm like, yeah, it's out. It's $20. I thought that was kind of weird. They still have that on their website. Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath would be a good one. Any of them would be good, man. I mean, it just be awesome. Be awesome to see if Zen got. Never know. Zen might have tried before.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Probably difficult to license music tables. There's probably a lot of red tape involved. Doesn't mean we don't want one, though. Doesn't mean we don't want one. But I'm saying it's probably a lot of red tape when you're dealing with a band and stuff.
And you got every member's got to sign off, most likely. As long as some bands, sometimes there's just one person you got to go to. But
hey, I just sent you a picture.
Some of those bands you got to get like write off on all the damn members.
Peanuts Xmas table is really fun. Now you said you didn't like the Christmas one as much as you like the.
You sent me the Addams Family?
I sent you a picture of the two marquees.
They look
side by side. That's pretty cool.
Isn't it the same marquee though?
No, it just shows all the changes they made. I thought that was amazing. Look, it shows all the improvements. Look at the difference.
Oh yeah, there is differences, isn't there?
Look at all the differences, man. That's a huge upgrade.
Yeah, let me get that off there. See if I can.
You zoom in?
Yeah.
Maybe not because I just
I
can. Just a picture.
Probably
not, huh?
I downloaded it.
Remember when we had that terrible arcade marquee that doesn't even belong on a pinball machine? You remember that? I remember that.
I remember that.
That's a hell of an upgrade. Good job, Atgames. Well done.
Well done.
Well done. See,
Yeah.
I still like the Adams Family. I mean, as much as people
I still
like
do.
want to push me and switch me to Attack from Mars, I do love Attack from Mars. But for me, I'm still excited about getting the Adams Family. I just like it, you know.
Yeah, me too.
You know, and like I said, it's not for everyone because the Adams Family, you have to. It's basically dark humor. You know, I can understand why some people might not like that property so much, but I like it. That's just for me. That kind of suits my tastes as far as something I would like to have. And I already talked to my wife. I was like, they have Attack from Mars. I asked her, do you think I should switch? She said, don't do it. Don't do it. Keep the Adams Family. Adams Family, she said, was cooler than Attack from Mars. But I did have the arcade one-up Attack from Mars, so this is a different one. So I think they're both good. But I'm glad I'm sticking with the Adams Family. I'm happy with it myself personally. I like the way it looks. I like the colors, and I think
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
like
be
the
happy
color.
with it. I like what they did with the speaker grills. I think it looks good.
Yeah, and it's funny too because they kind of swapped. Like the old one, the green was on the bottom,
Hmm.
and then black was on top. Now the black's on the bottom and the green's on top.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't notice that.
But I
Before.
wanted to share that because that puts the two back glasses side by side. We can really look at them from where they came from and where it's at now. I think it's way better to me.
Oh, it is way better. Way better.
That's a huge improvement. I mean,
I would think everybody.
losing that damn arcade marquee, man, that was an eyesore.
Yeah, I'm so glad they.
So glad they did that.
Yeah, I mean it's still kind of like a marquee, but at least it's.
Oh, it looks like a pinball machine now.
Yeah,
It looks like a pinball. It looks like a pinball machine. I know it's a virtual pinball machine, but it looks like a pinball machine now.
even the shape of the back
The shape,
box.
everything of it looks. They got it, man.
I mean,
Getting the formula dialed in.
I mean, taking it just changing that, swapping that marquee out, man, it just looks so much better. I mean, look at it. I mean, it looks so much better.
So much better, man. So much better. It's like day and night.
It almost makes it look bigger. Doesn't it almost look bigger?
It does. It does.
It looks wider.
It looks the way it looks right. It looks like that's a good design.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks so much better like that. Good job Atgames. Good job.
Good job. But it was cool to see them side by side because I don't think I've ever seen that really shown like that. We could see all the changes right next to each other. And I think it's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, we always hope they did the creatures from Black Lagoon.
That is my number one. Now, if that comes out, I'm gonna, even if I have the Adams Family, I will have to sell it to get the creature from the Black Lagoon. That's a grail table for me.
I know, me too. I just love the colors, man. Black, purple,
I love the Universal monsters. You know, I know they have Monster Bash too, but to me, as a table, as a real pinball table, the artwork on the creature from the Black Lagoon is a lot more prettier than Monster Bash. I do like Monster Bash too, but as far as the artwork of the table and looking at it from artistic standpoint, I think Creature from the Black Lagoon offers more than Monster Bash as far as the table art.
Yeah.
Not the game. I'm not talking the game. I'm talking about the actual look of the cabinet.
Yep. Gregory, Speed Racer Pinball would make my pants tight. Just saying.
Dude, I love the Mach 5. That was the coolest car. Didn't you want to own, like when you're a kid, didn't you want to grow up and own a Mach 5? Had that button where it could jump. It had the saw blades. You'd hit a button, the saw blades would come out the front of it. The Mach 5 could do everything. I remember I had a Mach 5 Hot Wheels car as a kid.
Did you?
I used to love that little car. Yeah, little tiny Hot Wheels car, you know, Matchbox Hot Wheels or whatever.
Yeah, Doc Mario, they did keep the same art. Only thing they changed was they put the topper up there. They changed the
speaker grills,
and then
the spider webs on them.
Yep, and then back box. They didn't touch none of the side arts. That's all the same. So really, it was just the coin door, speaker grills, and then the back box art changed. And I said, the speaker grills and the artwork on the back. I mean, those would have been easy changes. The coin door is one that would have been a little rough, just because they had to cut out. They had to get a new piece of wood and cut it out because you can't move a
spring
hole.
Button, the jump button, the spring button on the Mach 5. Yeah, it's cool. Some jump over stuff. Of course, we got to experience that spring button in a game called Moon Patrol. where you can make your moon buggy bounce. You hit a button,
Yeah.
and it was a car game where the car jumps. So we kind of got the simulation of that with Moon Patrol.
You like Speed Buggy? Did you like Speed Buggy?
Oh yeah,
Love that. See, Speed Buggy was pretty cool. Cartoon. My family says I have all my original Hot Wheel cars. They are beat up though. Yeah, I still have mine too. I still have the old Hot Wheel case. Did you have a Hot Wheel case, Pub Red? It was like looked like a
I
suitcase.
never had the Hot Wheel case. I have one in my classroom though. I have a little Hot Wheels wheel, and it has like a spinner rim on it. Sometimes I put little rewards in there the kids can earn, and then they spin the wheel and they get to pull out the rewards from usually a little toy or something. They love that. They're always excited when I introduce that to them. They all want to go in there and get a prize. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I think my son still has.
Who doesn't
his.
love Hot Wheels? Hot Wheels is awesome.
I know. I got mine from the. Yeah, I have to pull it out sometime.
They have a Hot Wheels pinball machine that's a lot of fun. I like that pinball a lot. I think American Pinball made it. It's actually pretty fun. It's got this cool style. It's like kind of like a stop motion animation kind of graphics. It's called Hot Wheels. It's American Pinball. It's the Hot Wheels cars, But it's got the art's really cool. It's a really good pinball table. I enjoy it when I play it. It's got tons of ramps. It's got ramps everywhere. Every shot is a ramp. There's ramps. That's like the most ramp. That table has ramps on top of ramps.
Ramps on top of ramps.
Ramps on top of ramps. Has a little thing that spins around.
Here we go. We got a little video of Papa Brent.
Yeah.
This should be it.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's a stop. Like I was saying, that's all kind of stop motion. It's awesome. Like I said, stop motion.
I'll tell you who's responsible. Me. Why? Because I'm evil.
Here you go.
Oh.
Start your engines. Passes on the outside. Another position.
The ramps are like that orange. The orange plastic reminds me of the track. Remember the track?
Yep.
The orange track that they would have?
Cobras will wreak havoc all over the city.
You put them together with those little white things. You stick it on one side.
Tread multi-ball. Red Light Mania.
See the thing spinning in the middle? There's a thing that spins around.
Look back multi-ball.
Oh man, look at that. Back box is different.
Yeah. Collect the little. There's a little Matchbox car in the middle. It spins around.
Yeah, they just showed it. Pretty neat.
Yeah, this game is fun. If you see it, you should play it. It's a lot of fun. I like this pinball a lot. Played it a lot at pinball expos. I played it a bunch.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Look good.
It's a bit more rare. You don't see it as much, You see Stearns a lot more. American Pinball's kind of more of an indie type table like Spooky.
I love that back box design. That's totally different. Looks pretty cool. Pretty neat. There's some on eBay right now.
Yeah.
There's a Tank Force.
Oh, they do the Tank Force too. That's them. Okay.
Yeah, it's them. Yep. Yeah, there's only looks like about the only one you can see. They don't get the one picture of it. Can't zoom in.
Can't even zoom in. Cheated, TMCLOSKY.
I feel like I was cheated, Bob Brett. I feel like we're cheated. Games. So right now they got Tank Force, Legends of Valhalla.
The Valhalla.
Yeah, and then Hot Wheels. The ones they got.
Okay. I never played that Legends of Valhalla. I've seen it. They had it at the show, but I never got a chance to play it. That's one I didn't get to play yet. I would like to play that one day, see what that's all about.
That one there has a topper on it. Not the greatest topper. Let's check out this one. I can't full screen.
American Pinball.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't even know we were going to be looking at American Pinball tonight, but
Oh, me either.
Odin lives.
oh wow.
Classic edition.
Begin your quest.
Well, look at the hammer.
Drop target.
Escape the Kraken.
The Kraken.
Choose your legend battle.
Release the Kraken.
You cannot defeat me. Ah!
Thor's hammer is ready for battle. Ship is ready. Viking multi-ball.
Oh, they got a Viking ship where the balls come out of it. That's pretty cool.
He lives to fight another.
That's pretty cool.
I've never played that one. That's one of the few ones I haven't played.
Your quest begins.
That one looks pretty fun, man.
It looks pretty cool too. I need to check that out next time. Next time we get a chance, I gotta wait in line to play that one. Get in on that one.
Yeah, that was pretty badass too.
American Pinball.
Mm-hmm. Oktoberfest.
They only make 3 tables though, huh? Or 4.
Well,
huh?
they got there's 2 more. I didn't realize.
Okay.
And then
I've played that one. That one didn't pull me in. I played it once. It didn't really pull me in, but I might not have played it long enough to really have a strong opinion. But I did play it once.
First production exclusive of Oktoberfest pinball and tab. Oh, they got 2 different ones.
Steps Gaming said she played Oktoberfest and it was excellent. There you go. I didn't have enough time to really have a strong opinion. I played it once. I gave it 1 gameplay. That's all I had time. I mean, you know, when you go to these things, they have so much stuff, TMCLOSKY.
Oh, I know.
I mean, even if you have 3 days, I feel like I'd spend all 3 days there and I still don't even play as much as I want to.
Because there's just so much to play.
Such an abundance at once. Yeah, I mean, just so much. Certain tables fall through the cracks.
Yep.
This is one of them. I don't have much time on. Probably Willy Wonka is another one I don't have much time on. I might have played it once or twice, but not enough to have a good opinion. Look at that keg of beer. That's pretty cool. See the keg in the middle?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Chug it, filling up the keg.
Get the guy's head up here.
You got the Oktoberfest.
Yeah, you can't see everything. You don't have like it's like a gameplay instead of kind of showing like the whole table.
Yeah. Not zoom in on any of the individual features to see detail of it.
And this thing's like 4 hours.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let's pull this one out.
Oh, the overview. Okay. There we go. There, that's what we're looking for.
Okay, this is still playing somewhere. Where the hell I got this thing playing at?
Where you got it playing at, TMCLOSKY?
I don't know.
You're piloting the jet here.
I got it. Okay, here we go. Then you got the music. The polka dance.
Yeah, maybe I need to play this one. This looks pretty cool. A beer garden. Where's the devil's wheel? That's what I want to know. Where's the devil's wheel?
So we were starting to think about what our next theme should be. Joe Balser was really big on wanting to do Oktoberfest. And my first reaction to that was, Oktoberfest? Isn't that just about, beer and big busted women? And I said, I don't
Sounds
know.
good to me.
Sounds good to me. Sign me up.
I know.
Little bits and pieces we've seen.
Sign me up.
Did some research on it and found out Oktoberfest isn't just about beer. It's a part of it, but it's about so much more. It's about, it's really a festival. It's midway games, it's amusement rides, it's food, it's music. In fact, there's a festival like that in the town.
Look at Bad Monkey. Bad Monkey. Bad Monkey, Pup Brad.
There's a lot.
Oh, he's naughty. He's a naughty monkey.
Do you see that Bad Monkey? Look at
I
him.
see that.
What's going on here?
What is he doing?
What's he doing, Pup Brad? Bad Monkey.
He
Bad
got
Monkey.
some pretty short skirts on those German girls on this artwork here.
And Monkey noticed. The monkey noticed.
The monkey noticed, man.
Bad Monkey. Bad Monkey.
Dude, somehow I was searching. I got do you ever see the Oktoberfest thing, the Devil's Wheel, where they put the girls on the giant spinning wheel and they have to try to stay in the middle? And then it goes faster and faster, and it basically catapults the girls off the wheel.
No, I never seen that.
I don't know how I started seeing those videos on YouTube, but they came up my feed. I have to admit it. TMCLOSKY, I had to click. A curiosity got me.
Curiosity.
It is. Let me tell you what. They got some crazy traditions over there in Germany. That is pretty insane. It's like a wheel that spins faster and faster, and the girls go in the middle, and they get flung off of it. Crazy. Called the Devil's Wheel.
Devil's Wheel. Have a good night, Marine 50. He's calling it in.
Joe had an idea, wanted to do crazy stuff with wire forms to create the roller coasters. I started thinking about the rules, and after I read about it, the idea that there are all these tents with different food and activities, and it was sort of lent itself very nicely to that. And it's a very festive thing. And
there's a monkey.
Nice contrast from
there's a monkey. He's up to no good, TMCLOSKY.
For a while.
No good. Bad Monkey. Bad Monkey.
Amusement park, festival, bright and airy. You've had so many dark titles, whether it's the superheroes or the rock bands. So it's really nice to kind of do something very different.
Got a beer and a pretzel.
This is what's been done lately.
Dude, I love those kind of pretzels.
Rocks,
soft
too.
pretzels are great, man. Love those soft pretzels.
Yeah, me too. Beer brats.
So
I'm a fan.
Did a lot of research and finding out things about the history of it having to do with the wedding of a king. It was kind of an interesting aspect of it, but it's evolved over the years. It's been held almost every year. There were a few years where it wasn't for various political and medical reasons. But we really tried to capture the different aspects of it: the music, the food.
My family knows.
Oktoberfest is celebrated all over the world.
Sometimes they add a rope to the middle of the wheel.
Go to a grocery store now without seeing Oktoberfest beer. Or we went to dinner last night. The place had Oktoberfest.
My family knows what I'm talking about.
It's part of culture. And I suspect a lot of people when they first heard about the title thinking Oktoberfest, and now we're seeing it everywhere because it really has become a part. But we
There's
try pattern a lot after the original one in Munich.
Oh, I want a pretzel now. I want a soft pretzel.
For example, there are 14 tents which represent the tent most, and that's because there are 14 what they call big tents at Oktoberfest. Some smaller tents as well, but those are the big tents. And they each feature different food.
That's a pretty nice looking pinball.
So that's sort of how we incorporate that with the modes.
It really
Each
is.
mode has it's different music, it's different.
Got
activity.
a girl holding a pretzel on one end and a girl holding a beer on the other end.
Really created it.
What's not to
And
like, TMCLOSKY? What's not to like?
whether you're an enthusiast or whether you're a tournament player.
Oh, they got the hot dog. They got the
We're
brat
really
guy,
focused
too.
on this team,
See the brat
making sure
guy?
that there's
I
a
see
lot
him.
in there for those
Right there.
players who really like strategy.
Brats.
Things with power up.
Your brats.
Scoring, but also make sure that you don't have to worry about or know those things.
It's
too
even got
quickly.
graphics on the inside, on the
Even one of the
sides.
really cool
Look, all the way
features
down the
in the game
sides,
called
on the inside.
Extra flipper
pretty
button
neat.
in the cabinet, and it lets you control 2 of the 4 magnets in the game. I'm not even going to tell you where the
Four
others are. You
magnets?
have to wait and see where they are. But there are 2 that are player controlled. But we set up the rules and stuff that even if you never use that flipper, they're going to help you. You're going to enjoy the game. But for that serious player who's got a lot of strategy in mind, they're going to be able to use that to help them get playfield multipliers
Interesting.
or get locks quicker than they might otherwise. Ultimately, you're trying to experience all of Oktoberfest. That's sort of the objective, all the different parts. So the very main part that most people will first focus on are the tent modes. Those are your traditional game modes. And they really incorporate a lot of different aspects of the game. A couple of modes that really focus on the Oktoberfest targets, which are 2 sets of stand-up targets. And other modes focus on ramps. So they really cover a lot of the different gameplay around it. So that's a key piece. When you first start the game, though, the first thing you're going to be asked is to pick a stein. And steins are power-ups. And out of the bartender is going to greet you. And you get an opportunity to pick a stein that might make it easier to spell certain things or give you more time in modes.
Interesting.
14 of those, they match tents.
Plastered monkey.
There's that monkey.
Help you in that
Plastered monkey.
time. So that's kind of how things start off. Typically, you know, for the tent modes, you start working towards one of the 2 modes.
Hey, you got Tony C joining.
The multi-balls are the tents, but there are 2 main multi-balls.
All right, Tony C. YouTube member. Thanks, Tony C.
Yeah, Tony C's awesome. Welcome aboard, Tony C.
Lowers the ramp that shoots it up there. And once you get
Nice,
3
nice,
balls
nice.
up there, it starts the multi-ball, which feeds this crazy ramp that we call the corkscrew that has a loop and then a zigzag and then another loop. And it's kind of fun watching 3 balls on there simultaneously. It is pretty cool. Then the other multi-ball is beer barrel multi-ball, which is an upper ramp shot.
With the wire forms, man, they got a lot of wire. They got ramps, they got wire forms, they got it all.
I know.
So
Pretty
if
neat.
the block is lit and you put the 3rd ball in there, you get the
You gotta pay
multi-ball, even if it's only
spend
the
some time
first
on this
block
one.
for you. So we think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk. I might play this one more than once next time.
Unless you're paying attention.
I don't know
Yeah, you
all
gotta-
about it. I didn't know it did all that.
The other aspects around the food and music.
That's pretty neat.
also incorporated.
That's pretty cool.
I think for most players, you know, tent is going to be lit right at the start. It's a scoop shot right in front of you. Typically, that's where people are going to start off on their experience of Oktoberfest. We really packed a lot into.
Still appreciate it though, man.
Joe Balser, the designer, really wanted to get a lot of stuff in there. One of his goals is to surprise people in every game. We have the
Brass monkey,
catapult,
funky monkey.
in Houdini.
That's right.
We
Beastie
caught
Boys.
people by surprise.
That's right.
We want
That
to do some
funky
crazy
monkey.
stuff with the wire forms to really surprise people. And the really steep left ramp, which is very makeable, that feeds the corkscrew multi-ball. It's a 3-flipper game. It's 3 pops. Also has 3 slingshots. There's actually a slingshot in the upper area that helps feed into the pops. It's got a Newton captive ball combination. In addition to the ramp that moves up and down as far as the ramp flap, there's also a 180 ramp on the right side, and then again ramp off the upper flipper. And so a lot going on in that regard. One of our central characters is Otto the bartender, and he kind of rotates and talks to the player, and he sits above his bar, which is a bash toy. So
That's a bar.
The bar.
Oh, okay, he's in the bar. I got you.
The sign selection.
I thought it was in a barrel.
Traditional with the
Yeah,
That's neat. That's
supposed to
neat.
be a bar. I got you.
4 magnets in the game as well. So we really tried to cram a lot in. Jeff Bush, who is our artist, he also did Houdini, and I think if you looked at it, you'd have a hard time believing it's necessarily the same artist because the style is so different. It's an incredibly bright game, colorful game. And he really, he really packed a ton of stuff, and people will spend a lot of time looking at the playfield, spotting different things. And I'm looking forward to people posting online when they find, did you see this? You know, is that what I think it is? And so he did a lot of that, which I think is a lot of fun with the game. You know, people said Oktoberfest, how can it be family friendly? I think when people see it, they're going to go, wow, this is not what I was expecting. This is bright, this is colorful, this is family, this is fun. And it's a really fun game. You know, I've actually only of late really gotten to play it because we've been working on stuff, and it's a really fun game to play. It has nice speed and flow and a lot going on. So we find the rules really interesting. And I think people are going to really enjoy having it in their homes, and I think bars are going to love having it on location. I think it's a beautiful machine. You have real backlash again, like we did with Houdini, that really brings things to life. And they're going to bring a lot
Oh, they
of
did
joy.
Houdini too. I'll play that one.
If you're interested in Oktoberfest,
Houdini, yeah, that's a cool
go to
one.
our website, look at our sales page for all of our distributors around the country. We kind of handpick these are the best distributors out there.
There's that.
There you go.
That's kind of neat to hear some things about
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There's Houdini.
Yeah, yeah. They got the water torture chamber in the middle of it. They have all kind of magic stuff that Houdini did. It's pretty cool.
Is that his box?
Yeah, the box where they lock him in,
Chains.
breaking, like freeing himself. Yeah.
The flippers look pretty cool too.
There's the water torture
Yeah.
chamber. See it?
Yep. Right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There he is himself.
Houdini, man. Houdini.
Got the stage. Houdini.
Houdini was an interesting character in history. He was had a pretty interesting life. Have you ever learned anything about Houdini?
I watched the documentary about him
Yeah.
one time. It's been a while
Yeah.
though.
He died from someone just punching him in the stomach when he wasn't expecting it. A
I
gut
know.
punch, because he used to let people punch him in the stomach as hard as they could, and someone did it when he wasn't expecting, and it killed him. Crazy.
I wonder what happened.
He also spent his life fighting, like exposing people that said they could talk to ghosts, because his mother died and he wanted to speak to his mother, and like he wanted to expose people that were frauds.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like him because of that too.
And he spent his lifetime basically exposing people for being frauds that said they could talk to spirits.
Yeah, I do remember
Crazy.
that part.
I went to there was a Houdini, like this was like when I don't remember how old I was. I might have been like 12, but we went to Niagara Falls and there was a Houdini museum.
Yeah.
And they had all kind of cool memorabilia, and they even had this letter he did. He had wrote a letter that if someone could talk to him in the afterlife, they could say what was in this letter to prove that they could speak to him from beyond the grave, and that he had to prove that was possible, but no one ever claimed it.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
That was
no one ever got his message or whatever, because
I was in that museum up there.
Yeah, you went to that museum. It's cool.
Yeah, they had a lot of memorabilia.
We're going to take Houdini out for a little spin here. Not the greatest player in the world.
I wish they just had a trailer for it.
Yeah. So let's get Arcade Wars rolling, man. It's time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have no skill.
It sucks.
Yeah. If you see these American pinball machines, give them a try. They got some pretty good pinballs.
Yeah.
Including Galactic Tank Force is their newest one, but some of the older ones that I really like. Like I like the Hot Wheels a lot. I've played that one a good bit. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, that one looked pretty cool. They're different too. I mean, seem to be different than other pinball machines.
Yeah, they are. They're good. They're fun. They're fun tables. I'm gonna definitely check out when I see Oktoberfest, and when I see the Valhalla one. I'm gonna definitely check those out.
Now you know a little bit about them.
That people playing them the whole time. So there must have been some people must like them, because they were never open. Next time I'll wait to play so I can check them out.
Definitely. Okay, it's time for Arcade Wars.
Let's do it. Arcade Wars.
Arcade Wars, Papa Brad. Arcade Wars.
Roll a clip.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
It's time for Arcade Wars. Okay, I'll show you my clip from. Well, you can see nothing yet. This is my my table tapper. That's my cab. There it is again. So this is going up against Papa Brad's cabinet, and it is on the cabinet. It's on the gameplay. It's on the cabinet design and looks. So that's mine. That won last week or a couple weeks ago when we did it. Then this is Papa Brad's.
Do it.
Tron.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The MCP. Wish I could
Nice.
find one of those.
Looking nice. Team McCloskey. See, it's grainy in the real arcade. I told you that. I said it's not that.
Not as
it's
bad
not-
as mine, man.
It's not that sharp of a picture. That is the actual Tron arcade.
You just can't find that anywhere either. Nobody makes that.
You could see that the picture is kind of a little grainy. They should have done a photograph type picture though. Like you're right. Like why did they put it on photo paper? So it looks sharp. So it has like gloss to it.
Yep. I mean, I don't know if you can see mine back there. You can see it, but see how see how light it is up in the sky. I mean, it's hard to see, I know, but see how light it looks up in the sky. Yeah, you can really see it. I have to do a thing on it. It's really grainy compared to that. I mean,
Yeah, that's what the real one looks like. But you can
nobody
see
makes it. Nobody makes that puppet, Brad. You cannot find that picture anywhere. Because I mean, you would have thought somebody would put it in a frame and put it on their wall on their.
they gotta have scans of that picture on the internet.
They probably do. Yeah, I might be able to scan one better than the one I got. It's not on photo paper. It's just on regular. It's a thicker paper, but it's not photo quality paper. That
Yeah,
they put
scan
it
it and print it on photo quality paper.
I mean, that looks really sharp. And my black doesn't look that black up top. And I don't think it's.
I mean,
purple.
you talk about cab design. I mean, you got a marquee, a trans light, a black light. Neon reactive paint. You've got the front panel lights up underneath the custom clear blue light style joystick and spinner. You've got a light up front panel.
Oh, I'm covering ourselves up.
The side panels, you got all that nostalgic art from the movie Tron.
Where'd we go?
Like T. McCloskey, when you said Tapper, I was like, game over. How are you going to beat Tapper? The only one I could think that could even give it a run for its money would be Tron. We're playing musical chairs.
There we go.
Is that what we're looking for?
Musical chairs.
Oh, you put them side by side? Side by side.
Got to put them side by side.
Side by side.
There's Tapper. Look at that awesome thing.
Got the brass.
Open up with. Come on. Oh man, hey, what the fuck? What did my computer do? Okay, there it goes.
Computer doing. T. McCloskey. There you go.
There you go.
Man, look at even the cabinet shape on Tron is unique.
Yeah, it is.
It's
That's
not
one thing
even like
arcade-
a normal cabinet. It's almost like got a geometric shape to the side panels.
Yeah, that's one thing Arcade 1-Up did. They kept the shape, same shape.
Just got that unique shape.
Yep. There's the front. Yeah, that's actually which I didn't know. I was watching that video you showed me.
I was going to do either Tron or Space Paranoids, but no one's even heard of Space Paranoids.
People heard of Space Paranoids.
But I mean, it wouldn't have a chance against Tapper though. Space Paranoids was the game they were talking about in the movie. They actually made a Space Paranoids. They had it at Houston Arcade Expo. They had it, a mock-up, like a completed machine.
I still don't understand why 1-Up did not do these simple mods. I agree with you, Hobby Hands. I mean, look, I put mirrors on my side, just like this real Tron had mirrors on the side. They weren't great mirrors or nothing, but it's like, why couldn't Arcade 1-Up do that?
I'll say this, T. McCloskey, there has never been an arcade expo or an arcade that I've went to that there was a Tron that I walked by and didn't play at least once in my trip there. So that's all I can say. I can't say the same thing about Tapper, but I can say that every time I've seen a Tron, every place I've went, if I see one, I got to play it. I got to play it a few times, put a couple quarters in.
I feel that way about Tapper too.
I always die at like the either the second or third round on the light cycles. I never get by them. But I can get through the first two.
Yeah, I get through the first three.
The first two or three sometimes, but once you get to that fourth one, man, that difficulty level,
Yeah, fourth is really bad.
you'd have to really study it and know the strategy to make it past that. But there are people that play it. You got to watch the people that are great and figure out how they do it.
Yeah, I mean, people on the leaderboard on that.
But yeah, when you said Tapper, I was like, Team McCloskey, what am I going to put up against Tapper? I mean, that doesn't even have a chance. Because, Tapper, you got the brass for the drink holders.
Get the
You got
brass
the
on here for your
the
foot.
little foot thing.
It's like a real bar. Old bars
Like
had
little
those.
bar tap things for pulling the drinks. It's like
I know, that's cool.
the only thing I thought could give it even a chance was Tron. So I'm sorry I had to pull out Tron. I know how much you love Tron, but I guess, do you love Tapper more than Tron? Would you trade your Tron for a Tapper? Let's ask that question. Would T. McCloskey trade his Tron for a Tapper? Not a real arcade. It'd have to be like an arcade 1-up Tapper. Not for a real arcade. Or
What was the question?
would you trade your Tron arcade 1-up for a Tapper arcade 1-up?
If it looked like this one, I would. Look at that Tapper.
You
Awesome.
would over Tron?
Look at that thing. That thing's awesome looking. This Tapper.
Tron has a flight stick. It has
But
neon glow. It glows.
Man.
It has a built-in black light. Tron, say it's not so, Team McCloskey.
I could put a door.
Black light.
I could put a door in the Tapper there and put a real keg in there, man. Put a little mini keg in there and actually pour out some beers while I'm playing some Tapper.
You put a keg in that Tapper?
Yeah. Tap that Tapper. Put a keg in there.
Yeah, I mean. Hey.
See, Brooklyn had the same
I'm not going to
problem.
read this comment, but I might put it up on screen.
What is going on, Jason?
Jason's Team Tron.
Never seen a Tapper that looked like that on an arcade? What it is?
Yeah,
arcade?
I've never seen one that looks like that either, man. You pull
Look
out
what's
a
right
ringer.
next-
You pull out a ringer on me.
Look who's right next to it.
You pulled out a
Oh,
ringer on me.
It's a real one.
Is
I've seen it
is that Crystal Castles next to it?
Yep.
Yeah, I love Crystal Castles. That's a great machine. I always love that one. Atari.
Yeah. 20C Tron Tapper only if it dispenses real beer. Well, you can put some. You can put a mini keg down there. Put a tap somewhere. Put the tap on the side, Papa Brad. Pour out real beer. Wouldn't that be
Put
cool?
it on the side, man.
That'd be so cool to do that.
The side, man.
Actually, you could put it down here on the panel too. Down here in the front.
I think
front panel. You could put a tap there.
Didn't like Arcade 1-up or someone have a Tapper prototype with a refrigerator built into it?
I don't know. Somebody was talking about that. I've never seen it.
The refrigerator is cool, but a beer tap would be cooler. If it actually had where you put a keg in it and you could pour beers from your actual Tapper or arcade, that would be pretty awesome.
Jason.
We don't need that
Tapper.
stinking. We don't need that stinking coin. We don't need that stinking coin door. Let's put a tap in there and use a real keg.
You can put the tap up above the coin door, right above it, just right in the middle. That'd be so cool, dude. That'd be so cool. Yeah, they could do an afterburner with that. Yeah, like Jason's Tapper. Yeah. I know you know her.
Jason's coming in hot tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. The arcade one, have they did any Sega stuff? I don't think they've done Sega, have they?
What, Arcade 1-up? They've lost Sega's license, please. They aren't doing it. The last thing they did was the Death Adder and the Golden Axe.
Oh yeah, they did do Golden Axe.
I'm thinking things aren't well. I mean, they haven't redone. They haven't done Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. They haven't done Sega. Those are two massive properties. Atgames going to scoop them up.
Yep. Well, who do they owe money to?
KI.
Yeah, they got KI. They got Miss Pac-Man too. Atgames does.
But Sega guards those arcade properties. They really are protective about their arcade properties. Sega is.
Yeah. Sega needs to get into arcade business.
They
Again.
could. Dude,
Home-
they should
home
make another.
arcade
Can you imagine if they made another console? I mean, I hate to say it, but still one of my favorite consoles is the Dreamcast. I love the Dreamcast. Always go back to it. I mean, always
Yeah,
have a
what-
Dreamcast running in my background, right there. There's a Dreamcast running. Every show that's been on here has had a Dreamcast on it.
Yeah, what is this? Sega doing now? Nowadays,
The
they doing
arcade
anything?
ports were so good. I mean, they had that relationship with Capcom. It was like a perfect relationship. The Sega Capcom relationship. They just pumped out all the best Capcom arcade games. Really amazing, almost perfect arcade ports.
They had Sonic. Huge hit.
Yeah.
I mean, Sega doing anything?
Yeah, they're doing all kind of cool stuff. They're re-releasing all the classics, like new versions. They're doing like Jet Grind Radio, Golden Axe. They have a whole bunch of Sega stuff that's coming out.
And they just did do a new Sega not too long ago either.
There was a big Sega announcement last week, I think. They're going to do modern, like retro re-release versions of their biggest classic titles. It's going to be cool.
Kind of like Atari did with their Recharge, or
yeah, kind of like Atari did, but it's going to be all Sega arcade games. It looks great. I mean, I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Sega Genesis. I had a Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I had the Sega Genesis and the Dreamcast. I had the Sega CD. You remember that? That monstrosity? You put your Genesis on this like thing. It was almost like a little tray it would sit on, and had the CD player on there. And I remember like when I was Brooklyn Medicine Show, I wanted to talk about the Sega CD Dragon's Lair. I thought that was the coolest thing. I was like, I've got Dragon's Lair for at home, and it was playing. Like if you look at the Sega CD version today, you would say, Papa Brad, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Why were you so impressed by this Sega CD Dragon's Lair? But at the time, it was great, considering the technology we had. Of course, now we can play very accurate Dragon's Lair, very, very much where it looks correct, and it plays better like the arcade game. But at the time, I was impressed with the Sega CD Dragon's Lair. That made me love Sega. I got, I had the CD, I had the Tower of Power. The Tower of Power. The Sega, they just went crazy. They were like, you don't need a new console. Just add this to it. Add this CD player to it. Add this CD-ROM player. Add this 32X on top of it. You ended up with this Franken console of all this crazy stuff interconnected. The Franken console.
Yeah, they did Company of Heroes. I forgot. They're the ones who did Company of Heroes. Combat Call of Duty.
You know what's cool though? The Atgames Legends Ultimate actually has pretty good Sega CD emulation. So now I still play those games, the Sega CD games. I still play them sometimes, but I play them on my Atgames Legends Ultimate. Once you figure out how it works, it's pretty cool.
There you go.
There you go.
And Sega CD. Retro consoles.
Now, I had the ghetto one. I didn't have that nice one that's shown in that picture. I had the one with the tray. You see the third one over?
That one?
Yeah, that's the one I had. Mine looked like that. That's what my Sega looked like when I was finished. It looked like that and it had the 32X on it. The one on the end there looks like what I had.
That one?
That's what I had, just like that. That was my setup for my Sega.
It don't look bad.
You just keep that's a Frankenstein. Look at that thing. It looks horrible.
This one looks better though.
Yeah.
Top 10 Sega CD.
That's just without the 32. That's without the 32X.
And what is that? And that's just the tray it sits on?
It gives you better graphics. It's like your cartridge goes into it and it plugs into the cartridge slot. Improve the graphics. They had certain games that were optimized for the 32X.
I don't think it looks that bad.
I bought every Sony, Sega, I said Sony, but every Sega Laserdisc port I bought. They had a bunch of Laserdisc games they did. Remember the CD-ROM when it came out? Everyone was doing all these full motion video type games too. They had a lot of those on the Sega system. I remember. They had like Sewer Shark. They had one they got in trouble for. It was like I forgot the name of it. It was kind of a goofy game, but like people were real upset about it. It wasn't Night Trap. It wasn't even that bad. Like by today's standard, no one would watch that and say it was that bad. But at the time, they were like people were freaking out over Night Trap, which is funny if you watch it today or if you play it. It's not
like,
really that bad.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
This is very light on the violence and stuff. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my Sega. Obviously, I don't have it, so
Night Trap. Yep. R.I.P. Dana Plato.
get going, but not sure if I gave it to
They had this
somebody or
cool
what.
game. They had like Road Avenger. They had like this ninja game was really cool. It was like an animated ninja game. The problem was the video resolution wasn't high enough. Like by today's standards, we wouldn't play something like that. But at the time, it was cool.
Dark Rim said I have the Sega Genesis CD port for that console. Yeah, I don't even know what happened to mine.
Yeah, Night Trap was the reason we have ratings on games now. Did you know that, T. McCloskey?
Oh, is that the one that
Night
started
Trap
it?
on the Sega CD is the reason we have ratings now.
There you go. Yeah, I couldn't remember what game started on. There you go. It's that one.
See, Jason says you can watch the entire game unfold on YouTube without gameplay segments. Just watch all the video clips. That'd be cool. I need to check that out one day.
That. Yeah.
Be cool for a little retro flashback. I've always had a soft spot for the Laserdisc games of the 80s. That was something I really enjoyed. That was a very small time window that those games existed. It's like maybe 2 or 3 years they made those Laserdisc games. But I always enjoyed them at the arcade.
Oh no, Tron is beating Tapper 68% to 32%. Come on, Tapper. People vote for Tappers.
It's time to make Tapper tap out.
Oh, of course.
Tapper's going to get tapped out. I told you, T. McCloskey. T. McCloskey was like, you can't pick Tron. I'm not going to allow it.
I didn't say
T. McCloskey. T. McCloskey. The only thing that even has a prayer against Tapper is Tron.
I never said that, Papa Brad. I didn't say you couldn't use Tron. I used Tron before. I had a video already because we used it already.
I know. You were a little.
I was like, whatever.
I do love making shorts, so I had the shorts too that I did of the real Tron, which I thought was cool.
Well, I used your 2 shorts there. I just put them together.
Thank you so much. It was good. Check out the shorts on my channel. I have a really good if you like looking at arcade games, I've got a ton of arcade games, footage of them, what they look like,
and pinball.
Wild. And pinball, yeah. I love making shorts.
Jason Nass, anyone remember the movie responsible for the first PG-13 rating? I do not.
Was it Temple of Doom? Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? I don't know.
Was it Porky's?
Porky's. I think Porky's is R-rated. T. McCloskey. I have not seen that in a long time. I don't even remember the plot. I do have the Porky's Atari 2600 cartridge.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was one of those. They did. Gen X Gamer did a stream on movies that could never be made today, and Porky's was one of the movies that he was talking about on that.
Yeah, Porky's.
And Blazing Saddles. There was a few movies he said you could never make today.
You don't think they can make Porky's? I would think you can make that nowadays because
I don't know. There's some pretty triggering things for certain people in that movie. T. McCloskey.
Red Dawn was responsible for the PG-13.
Red Dawn.
1984.
Go Wolverines. Was it Wolverines?
Yeah.
Was that it?
Pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Wolverines.
I haven't seen that one in a while. It's been a minute since I've seen Red Dawn.
They did a remake.
1984. Did they do a remake?
Yep, there's a remake for Red Dawn. I don't think it's that long ago when they did it.
I probably would like that, actually.
2012.
2012. Wolverines.
Go Wolverines! Yeah. 2012. I guess it's been a little while. And we're out.
Been a minute.
We're almost at 2024. Wolverines. Red Dawn remake was okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. I knew it when it came out, but I didn't see the remake. It was okay as its own movie, but nowhere as good as the original. Just like most remakes.
Remakes are hard. If you're remaking a movie that's a good movie, it's pretty hard. They would almost be better to remake movies that were bad movies. Then they can make them better. When you take a great movie and you remake it, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
How many part 2s are better than the first one?
Not very many.
Maybe Empire Strikes Back. Maybe The Godfather Part 2. Maybe The Godfather Part 2. But other than that, how many can you say where the second movie was better than the first?
What about Indiana Jones?
I like the original. I like Raiders more.
More than the second one?
Yeah.
Really?
I felt like the second one made it more kiddie, like more kid friendly.
Yeah.
It was more like there was all the kids in it, and I mean, Indiana Jones in the first one was a badass.
Yeah.
Then it became more like, I like it. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like it. I like all the Indiana Jones movies, and
oh yeah, me too.
I'll even take the hate for liking the new one. It really didn't trigger me like it triggered a lot of people.
I haven't seen it.
I didn't hate the new one. I mean,
Dark Knight and Batman. Dark Knight. Yeah,
Dark Knight is another example where the second one was better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Joker performance, was pushed that to a whole nother level.
Brooklyn was talking about Porky's. We were too young to watch it in movie theaters, anyways, but we all had it on VHS.
VHS, man.
Yep.
There were certain parts where the tape would skip. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe the shower scene, the videotape got a little funky during the shower scene section.
It had been watched many times.
It had been rewound in slow mo too many times. You know what I'm talking about, T. McCloskey.
Yep. Too many times. That is funny though. We all had on VHS. I know, man, because even I remember when that movie was in the movie theaters, there was so much hype for it. It's like, damn, I can't see it. Terminator 2.
Full screen that. There it is, man. Yeah. There it is. Porky's 20th Century Fox. There you go. I
don't remember that one. Obviously, I didn't play. You have to do a video on that.
I should do a video. This is like so old. Like this is an oldie but a goodie.
Jason came out with Terminator 2, Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan. Look at that pop, Brad.
Was Terminator 2? Okay, now I'll fight him on Terminator 2. I think Terminator 2 was good. It was a different kind of movie than Terminator, but I will say Terminator 1 was better. It was more. I mean, when it came out, it was more original. Terminator 1 had more of a horror movie feel. Terminator 2 was like a roller coaster action film.
It was pretty suspenseful. The first one, and you didn't have nothing to compare it to. You're right.
It was like, nothing like Terminator. Yeah. When Terminator 1 came out, it was like they broke the mold. There was nothing like that had came out. So I would argue that the original Terminator, is better than Terminator 2. I like both of them. Terminator 2 had all the cool effects with the liquid metal.
Yeah.
But I think Terminator 1 as a movie holds up better. This is my opinion, but
especially at the time, the first time you saw it, it's like, like the Matrix, kind of like, damn, because you weren't expecting it,
Now I will 100% agree with Star Trek 2: The Wrath of Khan compared to the Star Trek versus Star Trek 2 was massive different. I'd say the second one was better.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's tough. The Star Trek the motion picture versus Star Trek the Wrath of Khan?
Well, I think it's just because we didn't see Star Trek for a while and we finally got the movie. It's like, oh, we're going to see it on the big screen. I think
they all got fat and old. They all got fat and old. Right. That's the first thing everyone thinks. Yeah. Be honest. That's the first thing you thought. They all got fat and old. That's what I thought.
Of course, now when you're a kid, you're just like, oh wow.
And then I saw Wrath of Khan, and it redeemed. Like, to me, Star Trek. If the Wrath of Khan wasn't good, it would have been in trouble. The Wrath of Khan kicked ass. That movie was amazing. Star Trek the movie was awful. See, Jason's with me. Power to you, Jason. Jason knows. I agree with Jason 100%.
You can't say it was awful.
The best part of Star Trek the movie was when they showed the Enterprise again. That was like that was the best part of the whole movie. But I mean, why would an external shot of a prop that you have emotions to because you watch the TV show, if that's the best thing, I mean, I think that's a miss for me.
I don't think it was a miss because I really enjoyed the first one.
I had that the bald girl. I hear you. Well, we can agree to disagree. Star Trek the movie was awful.
But just try to think back when you first saw the first one in the movies after watching the old movie, shows and or TV shows and finally get to see on a big screen as a kid. I mean, you had been pretty excited to finally see Star Trek.
Yeah. Saying Spirits is saying I hated the bugs in the ears in Star Trek The Wrath of Khan, but that's what makes the movie so effective. I mean, it makes you cringe. It makes your skin crawl when those little bugs are going in their ears and their mind's going to get taken over.
No, I'm not saying that, I don't know. I think the nostalgia part of it, you got to put in there if you think back of it. Because, when we first saw it, the first one, I mean, all you saw was the TV show. I don't know. We walked out of the first Star Trek and went to see Empire Strikes Back.
Good choice, Brooklyn Menace. Good choice.
It wasn't that bad, though, where you had to walk out. Come on.
I love Empire Strikes Back.
All right, it's 2:00 in the morning. We got to get out of here.
I know. Team McCloskey. Good show as always.
Tapper won. Tapper lost. Got blown
Tapper
away.
fine. We got blow. Wait a minute. We can't leave without blowing that cab up.
Nah, we can't blow that cab up. It's too
blow
precious.
that cab up, man. It's time to give that
give
that Tapper.
You can't blow it up.
Show it some love and blow it up properly. Cliffhanger.
All right. Oh! What did I blow up, Papa Rat?
Did you pick the wrong one?
Oh!
Team McCloskey. Team McCloskey, shame on you. We know Tron won. We know that Tron won.
There goes Papa Rat. You happy?
Your reign is over, Team McCloskey.
The
reign is over. The reign of terror is over.
Good.
Oh!
I'm free and clear next week. It's you and Carl.
It blew up real good.
It's still around, Papa Red. You can't get rid of it.
It keeps coming back. It's rising from the grave. The rain is over.
She blowing up good. She blowing up. All right. Real good. yeah. I like that part a lot.
Awesome.
Tapper, get going.
Awesome. Tapper, get going. Me versus Carlo next week. Carlo gets to pick the runner up.
We'll miss you, Tapper.
Yeah.
The rain is over. Yes, I can sit back and relax next week.
I know you get a free week.
Carl's calling you a cheater, Papa Brad. You cheated, I guess, on Tron.
I didn't cheat.
Papa Rad bad. You cheated.
He's calling you the cheater for blowing up the game that won. I think you got that backwards, Team McCloskey.
Peppers is a zombie run. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, awesome people in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are such awesome people to hang out with us.
Thank you.
Chat with us.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Even if you didn't weren't in the chat. Thank you.
Stay legit. Stay legit.
And don't blow up the wrong cabinet. I just had to, Papa Brad. I just had to.
I know. You couldn't help it. That's okay.
All right. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Hopefully see you on Thursday. Have a great Sunday. See you next week.
TMCLOSKY presents Arcade Talk live stream. Crow Game of the Week. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk Show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk Show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. TMCLOSKY. And who else? You know who it is. Papa Brad Amy.
The show started yet? Oh no, the show's gonna start soon. Sorry guys, sorry. I dropped something on the floor before the show started. No guys, you didn't see nothing. No, I was not sniffing the carpet again. I just dropped something on the floor before the show started. But the show starts now.